options. I didn't know then, but we took every precaution. Now you're holding back, but I can hear the pain underneath your breath. I can feel the shame running through your head. I just wanna stop it. I just wanna stop it. Where do you turn when you need someone? Where do you hide when you just can't run? Where do you go when you have no home? When you have no hope? What do you do when you're losing sleep? When real life doesn't beat your dreams? I just wanna know if you feel it too. Is it me and you? All alone in a crowded room. You don't know what I've been through. I don't know your past, but I would never claim to. I try to understand all that you said that you can't take back. Making mistakes doesn't make you bad. I know that it's hard to do. Where do you turn when you need someone? Where do you hide when you just can't run? Where do you go when you have no home? When you have no hope? What do you do when you're losing sleep? When real life doesn't beat your dreams? I just wanna know if you feel it too. Is it me and you? All alone in a crowded room.
How did you do that? How did you do that? Did you think it was...
How did you do that? Okay, let's get started. Alright, hello everybody, welcome. Shino the Penguin back at you again with another stream. End of the weekend, it is Sunday. Sucks for all you working people, but for people like me, it's just another day. So we're just gonna be doing some more Uma runs, same as usual, nothing too crazy. Yeah, I think that's pretty much gonna be the gist of it. Yeah, so let's just get started. Let's just dive right into it, shall we? We shall. Let me turn down my volume a little bit. Okay. We're just gonna continue what we did last time. Just more League of Heroes, because really there isn't too much to do. If I really wanted to, I guess. So here's what I could do. There is the Masters Challenge, right? And I think there's one that I still haven't beaten yet. It's Gentle Donna. Maybe we can start off with this, because I did train this Oguri Cap. And there could be a chance that maybe I have a good one here, and maybe she could win against her. So let's do a little bit of a start it off with this and see if we can't beat this Oguri, or beat the Gentle Donna. And then we'll get started on the runs after this. But I did want to do this because I just remembered. Get through that. I really wish we can sim through these races, but you can't. And third, how bad was it though? Not great. Okay. Well, also she was like lowest mood anyway, so maybe this time I should actually use one of these parfaits. That might help a little bit. Also, my heater's about to turn on again. Great. Today it's been weather update, by the way. It's been cold. Been like, I think same as yesterday, which I had mentioned yesterday was like low 50s, high 40s. So, oopsies, did not mean to click that. No. So it's been stay at home weather pretty much. Oh, I think I have a chance with this one though. Well, maybe not. Maybe not, I don't know. Why does he keep giving me the lowest mood? What is this RNG? What is this? This is hilariously terrible. Hilariously terrible. I turn up the volume because it's very loud. Please? Nope. And that's fair. Oh, this one is actually close. What the heck? Aw, man. Well, next time. There's always next time. No, not you. Do I have any other good? Yeah, no, she's not. These are actually dirt racers, so that's not gonna help us. Okay, well that's Rippo. Let's actually get started on the run, shall we? We shall. Let's start off with Oguri. Actually, I'm feeling a bit spicy today. Also, I've been inspired by the latest episode of Cinderella Grey that I watched today. That was also probably an inspiration as to why I want to do this. Where are you? Where are you? And I'm so... Okay, there we go. Forgot who I used for my... Okay, we have the Tachyon. We have the Kita. Okay. Tachyon, I think I borrowed from somebody. I think I borrowed from somebody. Please? Maybe not. Did I not? Hold on. I would have it preset, but I don't remember the exact dimensions. Tachyon, you have 4, speed 3. Tachyon, you have 4, speed. That might have been mine. Tachyon, you have 4, speed 3. It is, okay. So then the Kita was the one I borrowed from somebody. Probably this one then. Was it? Okay. I think that looks right. But like, I probably could use another one, because this one has a lot more medium inherits. That might be good. Or power one might actually be a little bit better for me. Yeah, there's a ton of these actually. Oh, this one might be better actually. Wow, only six medium inherits. I feel like I could do a little bit better. Come on, friends. I know. There we go. 9 inherits. That's fine. That works. That works perfectly. Okay, and then yeah, same. And then yeah, I'll just not use the double XP because I'm already pretty close to getting all the rewards anyway for the event. Aight, let's get into it. Oguri Cap. Christmas version. It's not even close to Christmas. It's friggin' almost the farthest it can be from Christmas. It's friggin' May. We still have like 7 months until Christmas. That's okay. We'll get into Christmas spirit right now. Hope everyone is having a good Sunday. Oh god, I'm starting to get a headache actually, that's not good. Yeah, today was same as usual. Watched the newest episode of Cinderella Grey. Very moody episode today. I won't go into specifics in case you haven't watched it, but definitely very moody. But I mean, one, we kind of already know what's gonna happen. I mean, if you've been kind of keeping up with Umamusume media, you kind of already know what's gonna happen. And even me just playing this game also kind of spoils what's gonna happen. Let's be completely real. But yeah, it's like I think I mentioned it yesterday or the day before, like one of the previous streams. I was like, I kind of honestly forgot what happens with the early chapters because it's been so long since I read them. But then, yeah, that episode like refreshed my memory for sure, and I was like, oh yeah, that's what I remember. That's what it does. That's what happened. So that was, as soon as I watched that episode, I was like, oh yeah, that happened, and then I remember what's gonna happen after that. So. Oh man, let's go. Date event. Alright, we are off to a great start. But yeah, watch that. Watch some other stuff. Ate food. Ate more food. It's the saltiest food I've ever had. Well, not the saltiest food I've ever had, but man, those were some salty AF food. And so I'm gonna be drinking a lot of water. Because I am very thirsty in many ways, but yeah, in all the ways I'm thirsty. In fact, so much so I might have to get up and get some more water after this, because I don't think that this is going to be enough for this whole stream. In fact, I've already drank half the water that I have right now. I might have to fill up like one of the big cups that I have. We'll see. Please give me gauge. Oh my god, really? Only one gauge. That's not what you want to see. Alright. I'll do this one. Although, honestly, maybe I should have done the one with the God Legends. This one. Because we get the skill. Skills are really what it's all about. Ooh, 7% isn't the worst. If I failed that, I would have just ended this. I would have ended the stream if I failed that, because 7% is nothing. Oh, wait, okay. Why am I like... I was so worried because like, I don't remember what choices there are, but the choices are right freaking there. I was like, one of them is heal, one of them gives skill. That much I remember. Trust me, I trained many Oguri Cap way back in the day. Because like I mentioned, the Christmas version of Oguri, this Christmas version is by far the most powerful character for a really long time when it got released. Which I found out was actually pretty early in the life cycle of the game. It was like a few months into it or something, because the game released February, so it released December, which would have been like 10 months after the release. So hot tip for all y'all out there, save up for this one because it's a strong character. What am I trying to say? I was trying to figure out some choices there. Okay. Also, I hate to get a little meta, but like, yesterday the person who followed me, like, right off the bat I kind of knew that was kind of sus, because it was the exact same situation I think I had a few way long ago, where it's like that guy randomly followed me, like was asking me like, hey, what do you want to do? I want to help you grow. Contact this person on Discord. Give me your Discord username, and I'm like, no, I'm not gonna do that. And yeah, I have not seen that guy since, so I think that tells you a lot about how serious that guy was. Scammers, god damn, it's so, god, there's so much scammers out there in the internet, it's just not, you gotta be careful, you just gotta be careful out there. Just, so many people want your information, so many people want to scam you. And I'm like 90% sure that person who followed me yesterday, who I don't think is going to be watching today, and if they are, hey, but, you know, if you are watching right now, know that I'm pretty up to whatever your shenanigans are. Because I was looking at their profile, they're like, oh yeah, you stream too, I stream. And then I look at their profile, account created 21 hours ago, followed 20 hours ago, and I'm like, brother, no, that's come on, it's like, no, come on, I'm not that stupid. It's annoying, but you know, it's whatever. It's I guess one more to the pile or whatever. That's such a bad way of putting it. It's one more in the progress bar. Well, that's also a bad way of putting it. I'm gonna stop talking about that now and move on to more other topics. Like how full I am. Oh my god, I'm so full of water right now. Oh yeah. Just hear that. Oh yeah, that's my belly. It's full of water. Because I ate the most saltiest food. So like, I was too lazy to actually cook today. And this goes against a lot of things for me, because like I usually don't really eat out as much. I only do it like once a week usually, but for some reason, I think I had it Friday, and then I had it today. I was like, you know what? Sure, it's rainy. It's kind of depressing outside. Let's get some. I don't know, some stuff in our food, in our bellies, and so. As the lazy villagers in Animal Crossing say, it's want to make sure our tummy isn't lonely, which is such a cute way of putting it. I like them when they say that. I think it's in the DLC. It's like the one in the cafe. It's like want some food so your tummy doesn't get lonely. And I was like, oh, well, every time they say that, I have to look at the menu and purchase something, because that's just such a cute way of putting it. But oh, come the fuck on, it's 70%, yo. Okay. But yeah, my tummy is definitely not lonely. It is very full. But yeah, I think I had there's a place that I was kind of interested in, so I was like, you know what, let's give it a shot. Why not? Why am I racing this? Why am I doing this? Wait, I regret this mistake. That's fine. That's fine. So yeah, I had that. If y'all know what a chopped cheese is, basically similar to like what the Philly cheesesteaks, like the cheesesteak. So I had that. It was alright. I don't necessarily know if I'd go out of my way to get it again, but it was pretty good. But I also got, because I was looking at some posts on good old Chicago food subreddit, because that's where I love to go to learn more about the food scene here. And the one guy was like, well, there was a post about it, first of all, so I was like, oh, that seems very interesting. And maybe it's stealth advertising, who knows, maybe it's all just one big ploy to get people to get into there. But it is a pretty popular establishment, so I don't really think they need the help with the advertising, but like, I've always kind of been interested in going there anyway, so I was like, sure, why not? And so I got a chopped cheese, and then somebody suggested like their buffalo chicken fries, so I was like, yeah, that sounds pretty good, I'll take it. And then, my god, it's so... it's not salty is probably isn't the best way of putting it, it's just very... It's drenched in salt. Like, I think I mentioned this before, one of my favorite things to get, like, in terms of takeout stuff is very sacrilegious Indian food. It's butter chicken fries. It's not even close to being authentic, but who cares? It's delicious. This butter chicken, the sauce, they put it over some fries, but they don't put too much of it. Like, sometimes I'm like, oh, it just looks like they skimped on it, but honestly, it's honestly a pretty good amount, because if they drench that stuff with butter chicken, it goes it's probably gonna be way too overpowering. And I think that's the problem with the butter chicken fries I got, is it's drenched in buffalo sauce, ranch, cheddar cheese sauce, and it is just... oh my god, it's way too... even for somebody like me who can usually handle that kind of food, it's way too much. Like, I'm just like, oh, I don't know if I can eat all... I definitely couldn't eat all of it, because I had the sandwich as well, but like, I don't even... and this is gonna sound like a waste, because like, I don't even know if I can eat it tomorrow either. Like, it's so fatty, so... salty. It's like, that's why I'm so thirsty right now. I guess it's my backstory, so why I'm drinking so much water. Oh, 25%. I'll risk it. Oh, thank you. Okay. Like, I just finished the water I have right now. Man, I think I have to get the big boy water cup. I have a few souvenir cups that I've gotten from visiting, like, baseball stadiums and stuff, so... that's potentially pretty nice, just because I don't use them because it's just kind of honestly cheap-ish plastic cups, but they are a lot bigger than the cup I usually use for water, so I might have to do that, just fill some up. Honestly, I might just fill 2 up right now and just have them ready, because I might have to drink all of that, because that is how much of need I am of water. I'm not going to say thirsty, because it's just like, the connotation there is multiple connotations, although I will admit that I am also thirsty in that sense as well. Ooh, yes, please. Speaking of thirsty, I will take some of those. I know we just started, but I might have to actually go get some water real quick because I've just like I said, I just drank all my water. So, oh my god, look at that. We got two mid inherits right there. That is what I am talking about. That is what we are here for. We're off to a good start, other than the one training I failed. Oh my god, so many skills. Yeah, okay, I'll burb, be right back. It will be really short, so I won't put up my screen, but I'll be right back. I'll go get some water. Remember to hydrate, y'all. And yeah, I'll see you in like 1 or 2 minutes. So don't touch that dial. Don't.
決めたよ。トレーナーへの贈り物。私の勝利。これしかないだろう。しかも肩たたき券付きだぞ。世界中をかけるサンタさんのように早く。トレーニングが待ち遠しい。これか。調子がいいとこうなる。だから期待していてくれ。
I'm back. I got 2 full cups of water, so I think I'm ready for the stream. Filled up like 2 souvenir cups worth of water. For those of you who don't know, oof, they're big. How big are these? These are like the equivalent of probably like a medium or large drink that you get. Not large, but like a medium-sized drink for us US folk, maybe large for us international folks. It's a big boy, so I'm ready. I'm ready for today. Ready for the stream. Although maybe I might have to go to the bathroom too with the amount of water that I drank. That might be another thing. We'll see. We'll see. Right. Karen Buke-chan, or Bukedor. I'm combining Karen-chan and Karen Bukedor. Those are two different Umas. Alright. Yeah, we'll see how long this goes. I'm not expecting this to be a bonanza or anything. Just kind of wanted to get some runs in. Honestly, I think maybe the goal today might be... how many runs am I until I get all of the goals for the event? I think I'm still like, I think I need to do like 7, like probably 7-ish, so... I think it's probably going to be a long shot that I'm able to complete all the goals. Because I'm definitely gonna be able to complete all of the point mission, or like get all the point rewards at least. It's more so the rewards to get the event title or whatever. Like that one's always gonna be a bit harder because you need to do at least I think like 12 runs. That's usually almost always the last one I need to complete. That or like race 40 times in the stadium. That is actually a good point. Let me look at that real quick. Just take a little bit of a break here. So I haven't done any runs since the last stream, I'll be readily honest, so... Yeah, oh my god, I've only done 4 training runs. That's what I'm saying, I don't really play this game that much. So I don't think we'll complete these missions, but we'll try and get as far as we can, I guess. We'll try and get back into it. Right. Maybe, man, now that I think about it, maybe getting these two cups of water was a bit overkill, as I say as I start to drink some more water. Maybe not. We'll see. we'll keep a track on how much water I've drank over the past on this stream. So far, it's like the 2 full cups right here. Ooh, 13%. I can handle that. Oh my, it's 13%. Please, please, Oguri, please, please don't do this to me. I don't know why I had to say it in that accent, but I did. So, please, Oguri. Okay. Yes. Should still be fine with height. Oh wait, we're already in summer training. Wow, this is what happens when I actually concentrate on doing stuff instead of going on my ramblings. Going on my crazy ramblings. Yes, please. Yeah, it's the Umi. Umida, or Umika, or whatever she said. Wasn't really paying attention too much, to be honest. Sure. Oh, it's both the Mejiros. Or, as if there's only 2 Mejiros. There's way more Mejiros. It's a whole family. Whole flamely of Mejiros. Like Mejiro Ardon, and Mejiro Bright, and Mejiro McQueen, and Mejiro Ryan, and Mejiro Dober, and Mejiro Ramonu. And I feel like I'm missing a Mejiro. Maybe not. Oh, Mejiro Palmer. Man, how could I forget Mejiro Palmer? She's one of my favorites. Well, not my favorites, but she's probably my favorite of the Mejiros. Maybe next to Bright. I like all the Mejiros, except maybe Mejiro Ramonu, because she's not really my favorite type of character. Kind of goes... I think I've talked this before, you know, it's that kind of character, like the Mejiro Minds, like the Gentle Donnas, the Orpheus, all that. Like, those type of characters aren't necessarily my favorites, to be quite honest, so... I know, it's everybody's personal taste. I understand they're popular characters though, so... No biggie there. No hate. And we're already maidenless, and we're not even to senior year yet. Poster. I forgot, what is Oguri's reaction to this? I think it's just... nothing, right? Or it's just smiley? Yeah, it is, okay. Because, yeah, oh, why would you do such a thing? There's 4 reactions. There's the, there's smiley, there's embarrassed, there's really smiley, and then there's doesn't give a F. Yes. I'm really hoping with the fact that I got like the mile. I'm so used to the Champions League. The mid S. Now that I got the mid S, I really hope that I can at least get everything else to fall in place. But we'll see how it goes. It's funny, I keep saying like I'm not trying to do too seriously on this, but like the fact that this is already the 2nd stream I've done of these runs shows that maybe I'm taking it a bit more seriously than I usually do. Because this isn't Champions League, it's just League of Heroes. Honestly, you could probably just get away with using your stadium team. Unfortunately, my stadium team for Dirt absolutely sucks. So that's why I'm like, I can't do that. That's gonna be a big yikes for me if that happens. Well, that's not what I want. Oh, you know what? I need to skill it up. Skill it up and make sure I'm not doing any of the skills that heal. And I think I have a general good grasp on which skills are heal skills based on items and things and terminologies and things that I can figure out. Wait, why am I trying to read? I have a much bigger screen up here on my OBS. Why am I trying to read it on my freaking phone? I am an idiot. I don't think this heals. I'll just take that, I guess. And I don't think this heals either. And also, this one doesn't heal, from what I see. I mean, it seems like a majority of them don't really heal. It feels like only like the gold, either the gold skills, or there's like only a certain type of skills that are really about like healing on top of the speed that it gives. But I just want to make sure, otherwise I feel like I'm going to be putting myself at a oops situation sort of thing. So I'm just going to take these nice and slowly, if you know what I mean. Yeah, it's fine. Okay, that's good for now. Don't have to worry about skills too much yet, but just wanted to get that in there first. Get that out of the way. And now we're already to senior year. Senior year? What? That's crazy. That's bananas. Oh, there we go. That's a good one. Wait. Yeah, that's a good one. We'll take those. We will take that. As long as we don't continue our luck from the past Uma stream, we should be good to go. And honestly, the luck wasn't horrible for the whole stream. It just kind of... It started off pretty okay, but then it got worse as it went on. Also, I don't know why I'm speaking like this. Is this because I'm too full? Is this what happens when I'm so full of water and food that I start talking like this, like a weird person? Who knows? The world may never know. But I guess we'll find out soon. Guess we'll find out why. I don't know. Not even slurring words, I don't even know. Drunk on food. That would be... I mean, there is such thing as a food coma. I've definitely had those in the past. Especially Thanksgiving. Man, every time I go home for Thanksgiving and I have all the food, I expect to eat so much, gain a lot of pounds, and get into so many food comas, because, oh boy, I love eating food. I love eating food, but not too much, because, unfortunately, I don't really have what you'd call the abs, the six-pack. Kind of, but, like, not really. That requires, like, actually good eating habits, which I don't have that. I don't have any of those. That requires careful eating in the kitchen, careful diet planning, and I don't have any of that. I just like eating food, even if it's unhealthy. That was not the skills I probably should have taken. Token? All of those. All of the above. Ooh, sweet babies. Okay, alright, well the speed's looking good so far. The stamina is really just lacking right now, but it's still kind of early to say. That's not what you want to see. Speaking of things you don't want to see, that's not one of those. That's fine. I was just like, my stam energy's not looking too good. Ooh, I think that's a good one. Yes, it is. Take that one. Give me that. Give me those. Ideally, I'd also like... I think there's another green stamp that also has... There's a couple of good green stamps for this strategy, so... Those are... Hey, look, I got another mid-S. Another mid-inherit. Not like I need it, but sure, I'll take it. Imagine if the game updates to where you need, like, multiple inherits, so then there's, like, an SS or S plus or something. That would suck so much. Honestly, I could see a future where that could happen. But that would suck, because that would require so much RNG. Because, like, not only do you have to get it once, but then you have to get it twice. No, I'm good. I don't want that in my life. Okay, ooh, Only because I can fill up the gauges a little bit. That's my only reasoning. What is this one? I'll take the speed. Take the speed upgrade. Oh, she needs to do races. Frick, thank you for reminding me. Oh, but that's such a good gain. I'm gonna skip that for now. It's fine. She can do more races later. I'll probably just lead her to do both the prize races. What is this one? Oh, actually, yes, that's helpful. I do need energy. Ooh, yes. That's a good one. We'll take that. And that gives me more... Gauge boost. Okay, now I need to race. If I don't race here, I'm gonna end my run prematurely. We do not want premature endings. Okay, and that. This is the book, the art book. That's delightful. We love those. out of all the characters, I think Oguri has a pretty good shot at that actually happening. Considering the whole, you know, Cinderella Grey airing, I could definitely see that happening. Although I think there's definitely more characters that probably, I don't know if deserving's the right word, but like popular probably is the best word. Probably Teo, any of the like main characters from the anime, or like, yeah, anime I think is the biggest thing. So like Teo, McQueen, maybe Special Week, any of the Spica characters. Maybe the three from the top, like Road to the Top, or maybe even the three from the movie. I know Takion definitely, those three definitely rose in popularity. Takion very much so. I mean, Takion was already pretty popular, but she became so popular after that movie. Has risen to a whole new level. Oops. Excuse me. Okay. Okay, I need to get some... Honestly, this is gonna seem crazy, I'm gonna heal. And here's why, because that wasn't really good. I kind of want to use my... Man, I kind of want these guys to go here, so that I can get good stat gains. Oh, that's actually pretty good, we'll take that. I want to get my stamina up because it ain't looking too good right now, if I have to be completely honest. TBQH and TBH, which by the way I've been listening to. I mean, I already had QWER, like I've been jamming out to them more recently, although I had their songs on my playlist for quite a little bit. It's just, I think if y'all don't know, there's this YouTube channel, like Japanese YouTube channel called like The First Take, which is basically like they invite artists to come in and perform their songs and do them in like one take. That's the whole like bit, is like, oh, you only do it in one take, you only get one shot or whatever. And so they've invited like a lot of, it's not only like Japanese artists, they've invited like a lot of like artists in general. I know like a lot of K-pop artists. There's like a few American artists I've seen there as well. Ooh, I definitely love that. So there's definitely a whole gamut of the genres and varieties of songs, and I think about a week ago they had QWER perform their songs on there, so that was pretty nice. And I was like, oh yeah, I remember this band, and I was like, oh yeah, this song's nice. I wonder why I stopped listening to it. So I've been jamming out to that pretty recently. Good old QWER and their song TBH. What is it in, there's a different name in Korean. Let me pull that up. QWER. Oh, is it only gonna list? Oh, come on. I know you have a different name in Korean. It doesn't list in Spotify. Okay, whatever. That's fine. That's fine. Wait, I gotta go back to the... Gotta go back. Also, if you were here for the... if you're here for the play, or the intro before the starting soon screen, you'd notice that I was using the NCS playlist again instead of my like that song. I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of getting tired of that song, so like I might just resume using the NCS songs for my intros and the outro stuff, just because I'm like, I kind of wanted this song just to be like a single song, just for people to be like, hey, that's the song that he uses. But it's just like, at some point I just gotten tired of that song, so it's just like I need to keep a variety, so to speak, kind of keep it a bit more keep things fresh, I guess, lack of a way of putting it. By the way, this run is probably not going to be it, unfortunately, unless I get something good here. Oh, I wish this was over here. Oh, that's tricky. Tricky. Pout. Yeah, I guess I'll just go with this one. Alright, unfortunately I don't think this is gonna be it, but that's okay. We'll keep trying with Oguri. We will just keep trying with Oguri and hopefully get her up to speed. But I don't know if this is necessarily going to be the run. This is also honestly a contender, considering I've got the mid S and some of the skills that I needed. Did I end up getting Katobase? I don't think I did. That's probably a big bummer as well. Alright, Legends. 3 fast mile legend. No almond eye, no problem. Easy. Okay. We'll see what the end result's being, but I don't think this is going to be very good to be honest. So we'll see. We don't need to watch the CM. We already did that last time. Yeah, I didn't even get the 1200 for the guts. I'm not gonna lie, this actually isn't the worst. If I can get a little bit more stamina, like, this actually isn't the worst one. This is not that bad. It's probably not gonna be in the UC range, but like, it's not the worst out there. So we take those. Okay. Oh wait, what am I doing? I can read up here. That heals stamina? No, I don't think so. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think it does. And that doesn't. Wait, yeah, that doesn't. No. There's specific kanji I'm looking for that I think I've noticed is a commonality in all of the stamina skills that I've seen. Well, that's the only thing I'm going off of, which may not be the best strat, but it's whatever. That's fine. That's not fine. No, that is fine. That's fine. I can click it. That's probably fine. That's fine. That's not fine. This is not fine, by the way. I see the characters, so that's not one that we should use. No. Sure. Wait. Oh yeah, no. I just misread that one. I know this isn't useful, but I'm taking it anyway. Screw you. Okay, and then I still have 247. Is there anything else I can just randomly take? Sure. Okay. Good enough. Okay. Christmas Crimble. Wait. Gotta make sure that these don't heal. Yeah, we're good. Okay. So I had to make sure that those don't suddenly become ones that heal stamina. Be good. Oh, this NWB. Okay, UC1. Hey, we take those. Why am I below? There we go. Okay, I don't know why it wasn't tracking my surprise, my shock. It wasn't tracking it very well. But that works. This actually might be good. I think I'm good. I'll be completely honest. This is good enough, I think, for League of Heroes, League of Legends, League of Life. So maybe I might actually just move on and get some more. If we can get the other ones up to speed, I might come back to Oguri, but that might be a good one. That might be a pretty good candidate for my team. So I'll just take that one, actually. And also, I might use that in the Masters Challenge real quick, just to see how that goes. Do some spins on the little spinny spin. I did it. Wait, no, I didn't. Now it's the pity. Again, I'm so glad that they learned from the first event, because my god, can you imagine if that wasn't a thing? If that still wasn't a thing? It would be such a pain to try and get the event reward, the event cards, so to speak. But okay. We need to. Oh no, not that one. This one. Master Challenge, real quick. Let's re-challenge Gentle Donna and Vergina. See if we can do it with this Oguri Cap. this Oguri Cap that I at least have specialized for mid, so it should be a little bit better. You would think that maybe this one would at least have some chances, but we'll see.
注目の2番人気
Niban Ninki? Okay, well that's a good sign. That's maybe a good sign, I don't know.
行ってくる
Let's see.
2着か
Oh, Nichaku. Okay, okay. Oh, 7. Okay, 7 lengths though. 7 Bashin. I don't know about that one. I don't need to use the thing for
注
that.
目の2番人気
Okay, come on, Oguri, you got this. You got this. You just gotta get good. Get good. Get good against Gentle Donna.
9番コーデ結果は
Third place. Ah, okay. How bad was it? That was a little bit closer. Okay, interesting. It really all it takes is just one lucky bounce sometimes. But like, the fact that you only get 3 chances per character is a little bit annoying
行ってく
for
る
these. No, I didn't mean to... It's Wheel of Fortune!
逃げ
Wheel of Fortune!
2着か
Ah, Nichaku again? How close was it? Was it also set? Was it 5 lengths? Okay, honestly, that was as close as I've gotten to watch. I think that's the only one that I haven't done yet. Everything else I've been able to do.
これは
Yep, and then dirt. Yeah, so okay, that's the only one that I still have left to beat.
紅茶の
There's
銘柄
always
は全然わかんないけどどうベル
so
がいるか
annoying.
どうかは
Anyway. Alright, so let's switch gears a little bit. We'll head over to
最高の贈り物を届けよう
Furioso? Sure, let's do Furioso. To get to our serious
船橋
serious Funabashi lover right here. Oh my god, I keep forgetting what do I need to do for what do I need to use for parents. I need to see some previous ones I've used or made. Just Kita. Which one of these is mine? Which one of these is not mine? That's a better question. I think that one's not mine. UF8 Same Sky. UF8. No, wait, I don't think that one was probably mine. Wow, that's shocking. What is this one? The UG2 Kita. UG2 Kita. UG2 Kita with a focus on blank. Where did you go? Where did you go? Okay, well, she's gone. Wait, what about the UF? Whatchamacallit? Okay, it was probably this one then, right? This UF. Yeah, it's this UF. UF. Wait, is it? I'm confused. Hold on. Stamina. Speed. UF8. Okay. Speed. UF8. Speed. UF8. Speed. UF8. Speed. UF8. You know what it is? I think it's probably just gone. From the rotation. Somebody must have replaced. One of my friends must have replaced it. What about this one? What about this Same Sky? Wait, why Same Sky actually? I don't think it wasn't Same Sky. Wait a second. Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. This isn't the right. I'm just confusing myself. I think you know what it was? I think that was one I made before. That's not the one I made for DM. This is it. Okay, this makes more sense. UE UG. Okay, UG for that one. Okay. So UG with the speed. This one. And then the other one is this one, I think. Dirt. You know what I just realized? I forgot that Oguri only still has the B dirt. Ah, shite. That's unfortunate. Well, that's an oopsies on my part. Okay, we have a couple of options actually. I must have gotten a new one. Decisions. I don't really need anybody on dirt there. I might as well just go with this one. Okay. Oh, that's wait, hold on. So wait, the one I just made then, is that not a B rank, Ollie? Oh, it's B rank on dirt. That's gonna suck. Oh, jeez. Okay. Fiddlesticks. You know what? Let's continue. Screw what I said before. I think we're gonna go back to Oguri because like
フリオーソです。Oguri
I
Cap
need one that has A dirt at least. Even if it has A distance, I still feel like that's better. Because B dirt is not gonna cut it, I think, for this League of Heroes, so I need to do a little bit better. Having said that, I need to get better parents. I need to get different parents. This is not, that's not correct. Where's my UC? Where is the UC Oguri Cap that I just created? Well, this isn't it. Well, this might have been it. Okay, we had the Tachyon, and then we had that one. I think, was the Tachyon the one I had, or is it the parent that I borrowed? It was not the parent, it was my parent. It was mine. It's mine all along. Where is it? Where's mine? There it is. Okay. So there's that. That's the mid and the longs. Now I need to find somebody that has a dirt inherit. I think that's the biggest thing. And ideally I want a Kita that has that, but that's kind of asking for a lot. But let me see if I can find somebody from my parents that has that. Continuing. Do you have it? No, you're just long. Okay, do you have it? Wait, you have it. I see you have it. Oh, but that's not... Oh, but your inherit here is two star factor. And I don't really appreciate that. But you do have a lot of dirt. But that's a little too much dirt. I don't need that much dirt. What about you? Do you have any dirt factors? No? Okay, great. Do you have any dirt factors? I think this is the one I took from last time. This probably isn't it. Nope, okay. Love that. What about you? Do you have any dirt factors? Nope, you have turf factors. That's not exactly what I want. Wow, that's a bunch of fiddlesticks. Let me think. Big thinking. What about you, Yukinobijin? What about you? Dirt. I don't need that much dirt. Like, ideally I just want like one, maybe one with like 3-star dirt factor and then the 2 mid factors. Like, that would probably be the most ideal. But like, I don't know if any of these really have that. Of my current existing parents. Let's see, this Gold City has a dirt factor. Is again all the dirt factors. I know why they have that. It's for the people who want to train the Umas that have like D or G rated dirt factors. Which I don't really care about because Oguri has a B, so I just need the one. I don't need a million of them. Dirt. Ah, shit. You know what? This is, rather than doing all that, let me look online. We have the power of the internet to help us look at trying to find friends. So let me try and find some friends. Friends. How do I find friends? There we go. Friends. Okay. You see, I need 3 dirt. Where's the dirt? I need 3-star. And then ideally, let's be a bit greedy. Let's get 6 stars for the medium. Doesn't really care about who it is. Ooh, this could be a good one. Ah, shoot, you have a 2-star factor for stamina though. That's gonna... I know I'm being greedy with that, but like, that's just a little too weird for me. A little too no-no for me. Factor. Chiono. That Chiono may be pretty good actually. Okay, let me see if this person has spots available.
君と出会ったから気づく
Friends. Let's make some new friends. 9, oh, oopsies, no. Oh, oopsies. So, 1, 3, 4, 8, 2, 6. Okay, they do have people available. Okay, just take a double gander to see. Okay. Yeah, you know what? This is pretty happening. We'll take it. I'll take it. Thank you, Yoha. Okay, we'll use that. And then I think that should be good. we're moving forward. And we will continue with the Oguri journey now that I've realized that I needed one that actually has dirt. Now we should be fine. Where is my Yoha? Where is Yoha? My friends. I need to go all the way down, I think. Yep, there it is. Okay. Beautiful. And you know what? Even better is I can use that for my other Umas as well. So that is a win-win. And we will continue on our journey. With Oguri Cap. Protagonist of currently airing anime Umamusume Cinderella Grey. Keep a lookout for that. New episode aired today. Good stuff. He was hungry. I'm drinking water, by the way. Okay. Good thing I probably got the 2 cups. Okay, anyway. Almond eye. That stuff. Oh, the other thing I kind of wanted to mention was that there's... what's the name of the sale that's going on Steam right now? It's like the Luda Narratives Fest going on. And I was like, looking at that and I was like, oh my god, there's a lot of games in there that look super interesting. So I went on a whole spree of buying a whole bunch of games. All to say that next few streams I might stream some of those games, so look out for that. There's a lot of kind of more narrative, story-focused games. I'm hoping most of them are pretty short. And it looked like some of them are pretty short, but maybe some of them aren't, so... keep a lookout for that. Now I have enough games to last me for a little bit, so... won't have the problem I had before, where I felt like I didn't have a lot of games to stream other than this, and Kakumas, and Truck Sim. Those are like my main 3, I guess. So, kind of make it a bit more variety focused rather than, you know, just playing the one game all the time. Although maybe some people like me just kind of sticking to these games rather than hopping around to random ass games. I don't know. I can't say. Me personally, I kind of like moving to different games. But I don't know. It doesn't really matter too much. This one. Okay. I do like the addition. If you saw when she was swimming there, she had the little floaty, and that's a reference to the fact that the real life horse could not swim very well. And in fact, I think there's a few Umas where they have that floaty thing. I think Oguri Cap's one example. I think Ishi Miracle's, I think, the prime example of a horse that cannot swim well at all, and so she's memed as the one that just hates swimming. In fact, the latest episode of Umayuru, which came out yesterday actually, Umayuru Pretty Grey, featured her trying to swim in the pool and drowning miserably, which I don't know why I'm laughing at that, because I also cannot swim, so I'd probably be in the same boat. Boat. But yeah, I mean, it's like that. I know Ines is also like that, I think. She has a little swimmy thing as well. So it's a nice little touch, you know, the Umas that they know that can't swim very well, they just kind of already add those. Just to show. Just a nice little Easter egg. Ooh, perfect. Let's go. I was a little bit worried I wouldn't be able to build that gauge up, but there we go, we did it. Alright, we did it. Alright, we're off to a pretty good start-ish. I mean, it's still... we haven't even finished the debut race, so it's still early to say. But we're off to a good start, I think. I need to remember I need to get the fans, though. There we go. There we go. Gauges. 2 gauges. Good start. Love to see it. In fact, yeah, I mean, for the most part I've gotten like that. It's almost always started like that, with the gauges and stuff. Can't really remember the last run I've had where it wasn't like that. Which is kind of interesting, right? You feel like, I feel like that's not necessarily a given that I get those, but it felt like more than often than not that it is. Which I guess is a good thing, less uncertainty with all the RNG in this game anyway. Okay, what is this? Give me guts. Give me the guts.
決めたよ
Oh, speaking of guts, there we go. We'll take some more. Yes, please.
この感じ任せてくれ
That is okay. I'm starting to, and I'm a little bit and I've mentioned this on stream before. The capture doesn't really do, or something. The capture, it's not the cap. Maybe it is the capture. It doesn't capture my blinking very well. Like that was me blinking. I don't know if that actually captured very well, but or no, that does. But now I feel like I have to emphasize my blinking just to be like, yeah, I blink. But yeah, that's not the worst thing in the world. I mean, first world problems, am I right? But I just noticed that I was like, oh, that's weird. I think also when I've watched VODs of me occasionally, I'm like, that guy doesn't blink. That's weird. But I do. It's just, I guess it doesn't capture very well or something. Maybe it does. Maybe it captures too well. One of those problems. Beat, please.
応援して
This one.
はい私となければ
Get their almond eye up to speed. Okay, what do we got here? What is that one a good one? I'm trying to, because otherwise I don't have any other. I'll take that one, sure. Well, I gotta make sure not to focus on, not to get too many green skills. Otherwise, I'm starting to get a bit worried about that. That's starting to become a bit of a problem.
応援して
For the sake of stamps, I'm gonna do that. Because, yeah, look at that, now I got 4. I literally just filled up half the gauge right there. Which is ideal, I guess.
さあ
I guess.
頑張るぞ
Sure, I guess. Not really, but sure. Yeah, there we go, okay. Alright, no, I'm not gonna fall for the same trick again. I'll just race whole full stakes. That's probably better for me anyway. Okay, helpful. Also helpful. No. No. I'll just heal myself.
十分です始めましょう
Once again, stamina is becoming an issue, but it's early stages, so can't really fault it too much. Sure, fine, I'll race now. Get the whole full stakes going.
ここは負ける
あと一歩及ば
That's
ないか
not what I wanted. That's not what you want to see.
ここは負ける
2着
Oh, I know why that is. Here, I know why that is. And I'm amazed. Oh god, I didn't change that in the last run I did. I need to change your strategy.
まだ
There we go.
これ
That might have not been it, but
が
like
私からのプレゼント
that is the thing. Where I'm not training her to be a backliner. I'm training her to be a front runner. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Okay. Give me good skill. That is good skill. Thank you. Arigatou gozaimasu. Water break. Mizu. Yasumi? I don't know.
ここは負ける
待たせてこれは私からのプレ
Good
ゼント
stuff. Good stuff. Umai. Okay. Practicing the Japanese. Nihongo. Practice. Okay. Oh god, I should know this. This was definitely a word I remember learning about. I don't know. It's been too long. I gotta get back into it.
応援してくれる
Okay, there we go. There's our stamina.
やよ
There's the stamina. Stamina. What is the good option? Probably this one. Need to get my Tairyoku up a little bit. That energy. The body energy. Hell yeah, brother. Really? Okay, I was expecting to give me a little bit more gauge, but apparently not. Yeah, that one.
よしやろう トレーナー
Hmm.
気合は十分です始めましょうお見ていてくれ
Hmm. So far, so whatever. Aha! Ha! Got him! Got him, boys. Got another one. So many bots, I swear to God. Every stream, there's at least one, I feel like. At least one. Becoming a definitely big issue. Also, wait, what the frick is this username title? Bird Prostration? What the frick? Okay. That's, I guess. Go off, queen, king, whatever. I thought that said burned prostrate at first. I was like, I don't want that. I don't want that part of me to be burning. That would not feel good. That would not be ideal. Where's my inherits? Hello? Or my mid-inherits, at least. Whatever. Probably got rid of all of them the last time. I do need to heal. Okay, well at least I got that. I don't even think I got that skill last time. I didn't get any skills last time, actually, now that I really think about it. So at least we're getting some of them now. Alright, there we go. I think the most important thing is I need to remember is I can't take a green stamp for this one, otherwise I'm risking taking the speed light, or speed symbol lead. So, I just gotta make sure not to do that, and then, yeah, we should be good to go, I guess. Get that. I'm just gonna skip this for speed's sake. Speed's sake. We're doing speedrunner strats, everybody. We're just trying to get this run done as quick as possible. That's why I'm being so concentrationist. Concentrating-y. That's the only reason. No other reasons. Not that I'm tired or anything. And if I was, why would I even stream today? We may never know. There we go. +2, +10, okay. Feels like I'm just kind of running through the motions at this point, but sometimes that's all it is, really. Especially with this game. You're just kind of running through the motions, just kind of going through all the stuff, and hopefully getting some good events and some good skills. Like this one. Not really. Like this one. Harmony. Yeah, that one's a good one. That one's a good one. That one's a good... I need to click it. There we go. Oh my... Not a good position I'm sitting in. There we go. Okay. Oof. That was a good crack. Good crack of the knuckles. Hey, gold chip. Ooh, sweet babies. It's always... I mean, I guess that makes sense. I guess they're lined up to whatever their attribute is, so it makes sense that it always is going to be 6 like that. But, oh, 33%. Not worth it, not worth it. Even with that big of a stat gain, not worth it. Unfortunately. Oh, but man, that stamina attribute ain't looking too good. I definitely need to train that up a little bit. Refrigerator, 9% is nothing. I do need to heal after this though. Yes, we will. Yes, we will. Okay, and now... Oh, there's Katobase. I was gonna say, now from here I can focus on taking like some green skills and stuff, or green stamps. I don't have to worry so much about whether it's gonna take me to the wrong route or whatever. Which is good, because like I said, the green routes are... the green stamps, I feel like a lot of the green stamps are actually pretty good for this. There's 3 in mind that I have in mind that are definitely higher tier. Speaking of which, is that one of them? That sure is. That is exactly an S stamp that I need. Sweet babies. Okay. The babies are... I'm not gonna finish that sentence, actually. This is the poster, right? Just want to see what it looks like. That's a pretty good picture. Sometimes the picture is a little derpy, but that one's pretty good. Yeah, you can eat. I'm not gonna stop you. Who are you? You're Oguri Cap. You're famous for eating a lot of food. I can't really stop you from eating a lot of food. As long as you keep training, I guess. Which, based on the anime, she sure does a lot of training, so... all that energy and food has to go somewhere, I guess. Green. Oh, Karenboker. Get that heal up a little bit. Oh, you know what I else? What else I need to do is this thing called getting some skills. Because I forgot I need to do that. Okay. Yes. No. Yes. No. No. Yes. 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 Okay. I just need to make sure sometimes at this point I feel like I should probably be fine, but I really just take a cursory glance just to make sure some of these that they're not gonna heal me. Yeah, that's fine. That fine? Oh wait, that's fine. Yeah, that should be fine. Wait. Yeah, it's fine. Okay. I think I ran out of skill points anyway, so there you go. That's good. Now we're ready for the Mile Championship. Now we're ready to win the Mile Championship by like 10 lengths. Let's see. Ah, only 6 lengths. Okay. A little bit of a downturn. A little bit of disappointment. Could have been better. Oh well, that's okay. No, I'm kidding. That's actually pretty good for the mile race. Now Arima Kinen. Now that's what you should be winning by like more than 10 lengths or whatever. Ooh, sweet babies. Sweet babies. Okay. 7. And I think with this next race I should be able to get that gauge up a little bit. Maybe? Maybe? Yes, I will. Okay. I sure will. Get that up there. Put that up there. Win the race by more than 10 lengths. What am I telling you? What did I tell you? That's how you do it. Like that, and then we'll see what we get for the stamp. Hopefully it's a good one. Please give me a good one. Ooh, yes. Oh, wait, actually. Oh, we have options. We have options, actually. Oh, that's tempting to pass up, but this one is a little bit better. Like that one. Man, if only I had this good RNG every time. That would be really great. Okay. Still need stamina to be quite honest, but I feel like that's always a problem, especially since I only have the one stamina card, port card. It's a bit harder to get 1200 plus, but it's still possible, but like it's a little bit harder. What the heck did I press? Nope, not you. Skills USA. Any of you know what that is? Good old Skills USA. That was where I did my robot competition way back in like middle school. Where I wasn't even I was technically a part of the team, but like I didn't do anything to actually build a robot. But I still was a part of the team for some reason, I guess. So I was like, I went to a competition and then watched them steer the robot to victory, and then we won our medals. So I was like, yeah, we did it. We did it. I was that guy who took all the credit in the class project, despite not doing anything. That's who I was. That's fine. I've also been on the other end where it's like group projects where I'm the only person who's actually done work. That's just, dude, I hate group projects for that reason. I'd rather work with myself, for myself, and just figure it out by myself, and not have to deal with all the people issues. That's a whole nother thing. Especially the workplace, the office, all the workplace politics. Not about that life. Not here for that. I'm just here to put my hours and get my paycheck and then get out. That's all I'm here for. Maybe I shouldn't say that when I'm just looking for a job now. Oh, please give me the mild hair. Nope. Okay, well, riddly, this is not the run. Okay, that's okay. Hey, maybe if the stats turn out to be pretty good, I might overlook it, but probably not. It's not looking the best right now, to be quite honest. To be quite honest. Yeah, I can still heal myself. Pink, just because I don't have any of the gauge filled up there, and that'll be a big help. Oh, I keep forgetting about this freaking requirement. With the whole, like, winning G1 races and stuff. Like, I keep forgetting about that. Fine, ooh, there we go, that's helpful. And now I need to force myself to do the last 2 races to be the very best, like no one ever was. Okay. Oh my god, but that's gonna suck because I'm not gonna have any energy. Not gonna have energy for the summertime. For the summertime. That's gonna make me sad. Okay. No. Did I accidentally do the tail show last time? I might have. I probably wasn't paying attention. Whoopsies. Oopsies. Oopsie doopsies. Oopsie poopsies. Oh man, look at all that. Look at that lack of energy I have. Oh boy, that's not good. Okay, wait. Okay, actually, that's good though. We'll take that. Okay, I definitely need to heal. No way around it. In fact, I actually need to heal twice, which is kind of a bummer. Unless I can get a good... If I can get a good thing here. Not really. Oh, fudge. Okay, well, whatever. This one's kind of, honestly, already kind of moot. As much as I don't want to say it. Oh, that's good. I'll take that. That's what we want to see. And I'm not saying that sarcastically, that is actually what I want to see. Oh, that's so good, but that's... Oh, that's risky. Great. Love that. Love to see that. Love seeing it. Love to see myself fail. Okay, well, at least I don't have... So, at least I still have maidens. Except that's gonna go away now. I was about to say, at least I don't have options I have to pass up just for that. That's a little bit less painful to get through. Okay, I do need to. Yeah, I really need stamina badly. Stamina, and I still need a little bit of speed. Otherwise, actually, this is not looking that bad in terms of stat distributions. If I have to be completely honest, not the worst thing. Not the worst one out there. But I could do better. I can still do better. I really believe I can do better. Ooh, that's spicy. We take those. Okay, that helps. That really helps. And then what's nice is that I think she only has this race that's upcoming, and then it's Arima Kinen, so we still have plenty of training runs to be able to get stuff done. So that's helpful. Please give me the goods. Please give me the good push. This is the dollar store. How good could it be? I made that joke yesterday. Gotta get new material. Clearly I have no original jokes. All my jokes are just rehashes, and not even good rehashes either. Okay, ooh, yes. Yes. No. No, why would you do such a thing? Fiddle-dee-dee, do I want to do it? Sure, why not? Fiddle-dee-dee, That's a bit risky though still. Unless I can get a heal. Nope. That's cool, that's fine. Cool. Thank you. Thank you. Thank the Lord. Thank the Lord. Thank goodness. Okay, honestly, for how honestly kind of mediocre this run's felt, this is a pretty good stat distribution. Like, I'm actually not that mad about this. It's just the fact that I didn't get the freaking mid-S, man. It's always just not getting, it's always not getting one thing. It's always one thing that you just don't get in the run. And then you just have to accept it. It's like, oh, do I want to use this, or do I want to do another run? It's just like, compromises. Compromising. Who does that? Shh. Please. Compromising. Compromising? Something like that. Torim pesto legendo. Torim pesto mairuru legendo. Hi. Anyway, that was me trying to read that in the Japanese katakana way, I guess. I don't know, despite the fact that it was in English. No, don't have to watch that. But like, yeah, I mean, look at that. Like, this is actually a pretty damn good Oguri right here. Oguri. Pretty damn good. I might just take this one. I might just screw the mile or mid-S and just be like, whatever. We'll just... That's all the food that's coming back up in the form of gas. Yeah. Okay. That's fine. Oh, no. Don't take that one. Don't take that one. That's a heal. That's fine. This is obviously stamina, so no. Hey, Scotty, what's up? Welcome to Umamusume. Just doing some more. Just doing some League of Hero runs. Trying to finish up this Oguri, seeing how we do. Trying to read to make sure I'm not taking any like stamina skills. That's fine. That's fine. Maybe. Again, I really don't know. The only thing is I see like there's two kanji that like kind of correlate with what I've seen for all the stamina skills, so that's the only thing I'm going based off of. That's fine. The slow, painstaking process of going through all of these and reading through all of them. We're waiting for Global to get back into this, as is a lot of people, I'm sure. But hey, they finally announced the date, so that's pretty hype. You know, just gotta wait about 2 more months-ish. So everybody's just gonna patiently be waiting until June 26th. I know I don't know if I'm really gonna get into the global. I've said this a ton of times. I don't know if I'm gonna really get into the global version. I might just get it just to play it for the stories and stuff. But like, I've invested too much time and to be honest, money into this. So like, I can't transfer all that, unfortunately. That would suck if you, for the new players, if you could transfer all this stuff. Okay. Are there any other skills? I mean, this one is not going to be useful for the... but whatever. Okay. Alright. That took a million years, but I think we should be good there. Christmas. Right. I think this should be like a UC something. Okay, let's see how good. UC. Oh, wow. Okay, this actually might have been the best one I've ever done. Maybe, question mark. Let's see. Oh, wow. Yeah, no, this is actually the best Uma I've ever made, actually. Which I don't know if that's a good or bad thing, depending on how much I play this game. And it feels like I still only can get to UC4. I can't even get to UB ranking. I would have had that dilemma if I could spend money on JP. Honestly, it's probably best that you didn't. It's a slippery slope for sure. especially with how many support cards you need, like how many copies of support cards you need in order for them to be useful. It's definitely a little bit of a money grab there, but I feel like it's kind of, what is the word? It's like, there's that one, I don't remember. Like the slippery slope where I'm just like, well, I've already invested too much into this. I might as well keep going. There's like a dilemma or like something. There's a word for those. I just don't pop my head. Don't remember what it's called. Man, I've only gotten to 1.5 million fans. Not ideal. The base packs are rough in this game. Yeah, it's not the most free-to-play player friendly for sure. Like, this game is definitely like a little bit unfortunate that you need like multiple copies of stuff. The fact that there's like a separate gacha for like the characters and a separate one for the supports is a little bit annoying. I kind of wish it was like Gakumas where it was like kind of together. At the same time, there is a little bit of a benefit to the fact that it's not together, because I've definitely had that happen in Gakumas where it's like, oh, I got an SSR, only to figure out that was just the support card that I didn't really care about. So, a little bit of a trade-off between those. I've only buy the packs that are boosted or have extra things in them. Yeah, that is definitely... I mean, that's probably the right move if you're gonna spend money in this game. It's just like, you might just well, like, don't spend it on like all the like the jewel things. Oh, there's so much extra stuff now here, but don't spend it on like these jewel things here. But like when there's like deals that come out like this, actually, wait, hold on. No, I shouldn't do that. I was like slightly considering it for a second until I realized I have all the 3-star characters. I have all the characters I kind of want already at this point. Like, I usually try and roll whenever a new character comes out. I try and roll for it. So it's just. It's not... I don't have any characters that I desperately need right now. I guess, like, if we're talking, like, meta, maybe there might be, like, some characters that I don't have that are good for the meta. Like, I know there's the Smart Falcon that's out right now that's apparently really good for the upcoming competition, but, like, I'm not really too invested in getting to that. 5k for $100 is rough. Yeah, no, it is... I mean, conversion rate, I think, yeah, that's about right. Although, I guess... It's been a while since I spent money on this game, to be quite honest, but probably a good thing, because I don't really have an income right now, but like, I think it was usually like around, like, from us, it was like, because like the dollar was pretty strong compared to the yen, so it was like $70 per the max amount of gems or whatever, which I think would have been like the 5k or whatever. Yeah, but it's still expensive. Also, where are my supports? What the heck? At least the 7.5k for that was fine, but those early packs was good enough. Yeah, I mean, well, that's the problem with this game, though. It's like, you know, if you're just like, you're in debt. Did I just choose the wrong option for that? I sure did. I'm gonna start over. Yeah, I'm gonna start over. That was stupid of me. Wasn't paying attention. I clicked the wrong option. Rip. That's fine. I don't really care. I have plenty of items anyway. I can just kind of start over willy-nilly. Yeah, no, the problem with this game, I mean, with all games, is that you can't get away with just having your old cards because they keep updating the meta with every cards they release. Like, for example, the Almond Eye card they released, the Speed support card, is the new meta now where it's like 2 gold skills per card instead of like the normal 1 gold skill, as if it already wasn't hard enough. It's just like, oh, here's 2 gold skills that you can get at once. And it's like, well, that's gonna be the new meta, I guess. It's just all the new support cards are gonna be like that. Yeesh. Not looking forward to that. And like the other thing too, like way back when... Remember the days when 1200 was the actual like hard cap for stats? Like that was hilarious. Like that was fun. When 1200, it was like 1200 and it's like, okay, now you're done. But now look at the crazy numbers that we can get. 1800, 1600, it's like, man. Now it feels like if you don't get at least 1200 for every stat, you're pretty much just falling behind. It is definitely accelerated for sure, but that's usually how games go. I mean, it's been 4 years since this game came out, so there has to be some form of evolution. You can't just stay stagnant, otherwise people are just gonna get bored. Although, to be fair, that is kind of a criticism I've seen with this game a lot, is like, there isn't really that much, other than like the champions meeting, and the League of Heroes that comes out, like
少し
those things. It's just like those were. Other than that, there's not really too much to. That was a 13%. Okay, cool, love that. Oh, fuck's sake. Okay. But if you want any help with race bonus things, I'm your guy. Even if Mant made the Umas run like way longer than cost me burnout the first time. Yeah, no, the Mant. I know a lot of people that quit like during that time with Mant because each run for that took like at least 45 minutes, and it was just like it was such a pain to go through each one of those. Granted, the gameplay itself wasn't the worst thing in the world, like, and it's been such a long time so I don't remember the exact details of what Mant was like, but like I remember it being pretty okay. It was just it took so long that it just felt like a pain in the butt whenever you're doing like training runs for competitions. That you had to like start over and be like, oh, I have to go through this whole process again.
勉強だね
But it's a 35 races training mode. Yeah, that's right. Okay, maybe it wasn't as fun as I remembered. Maybe it wasn't as fun as I don't know. My memory leaves me. All I know is that ever since I think the game learned its lesson, and it's like, well, we shouldn't probably make our training modes so long. And like most of them have been kind of around 30 minutes at the most, which has been kind of nice. And they've still been introducing kind of new interesting concepts. Although this one's kind of feels like a combination of like other previous modes. Because like depending on which legend you enter the route of, it's like completely different experience of like Ice Echo versus Speed Cymbally versus Saint Light. It's like which one do you go for? And it's like depending on which, it's completely different gameplay experience. So in that sense, I've seen people compare it a lot to like a lot of different kind of previous scenarios, like Aoharu, like the Lark the Triumph Race one that came out with the France. There's a lot of those ones. Alright, again, the 2 gauges, we should be good. Water break. Got my 2 cups of water here.
さあが見ていてくれ
Okay. As much as I like race bonus, my issues with games like this and run length way worse.
トレーニングが待ち遠しい
Yeah, it's... And I think the games realize that, so that hasn't been really a big concern as of recently. But that during that time, I think with the race bonuses, it was just absolute pain, because then it was like, oh, you have to do all these races, and then they still... Actually, not even to this day, they still haven't really figured out a good way to be able to kind of skip through the screen of going to the race, and then entering the screen, and then simulating it, and then getting out. Like, that's still kind of a pain in the butt. But at least they did add like an auto run feature, so now you can just do everything in auto run. So like for instance, if you're doing like a fan run, like I have to do for my circles, like at least I'm not subject to have to like go through and manually go through each race. You can just kind of set it automatically and do all that. By the way, did you play the Powers Pose Gacha? No, but I've heard, I know of its existence, but no, the only gachas I really play are like this and Gaku and Iron Master. And I used to play a lot of rhythm games. Actually, I kind of started out with rhythm games. I kind of started with the Love Life rhythm game way back in the day. And then that moved on to like Bondori, and then D4DJ, which I kind of played for a little bit, and then Project Sakai. And eventually I just dropped all of them, because I was just like not really in the mood. And now I just play these instead. The most gacha, most like Umamusume. Yeah, I think that's why I've heard of it. Wasn't there like a whole... I remember... I don't know, there's like some lawsuit or whatever with this, like suing like Psy Games and stuff, because it's like, oh, your gameplay is too similar to ours, or something like that. Which, man, now that I think about whatever happened to that, I mean, that's probably just stuck in court or whatever. But that was such a stupid lawsuit. Because like that gameplay mechanic is not unique to them. It's like they've seen it in a lot of other games. It's not like it's so unique that it has to be like copyrighted or whatever. Oh, wait, no, this is fine. Okay, this is a good one. Although I do need to make sure I don't go into another route, because that would be yikes. Nah, I'll take this one. Yeah, I need to get more pink skills, pink stamps. keep calling them skills. They're not skills. I think stamps, skill. I mean, at the end of the day, they don't really have any official terms. It's just whoever translated it, and then whoever thought, and then the community accepted it. It's like, yeah, that sounds about right. But I can call it whatever the hell I want, because I don't. I'm not part. Well, I don't interact too much with the community, to be quite honest. But I'm in like Discords and stuff, so I guess that counts as the community, if anything. But whoever defines it, I guess. Ooh, yes please, yes please. Shoot, which, okay, wait, why am I just, yeah, give me the health. Oh wait, no, I will save that for later. Unless this is kind of below, actually no, I'll just do it now. I don't have any rainbow trainings anyway. Rainbow friendship is power trainings, whatever they call it. Whoever calls it. Okay, see, now that's the skill I want, and that's why I was like quitting the last run, because I was like, I think if I chose the bottom option for the first part of that event, then it just automatically ends the tree. So I was like, that's not what I wanted at all. I want that skill actually, because that's actually kind of important for the, what the heck? Oh, I don't have any skill points. I was like, wait, what? It's still early in the run, no worries. Ooh. Yeah. I'm desperate for stamina right now. I need as much as I can get for this one. Because I need like at least 1200 for all the stats here. Like 1800 power, 800 speed, 1300 stamina, 1300 power, 1200 guts, and wisdom. That's like the minimum I've seen. Oh, none of these are good. Oh my goodness. Yikes. Guess I'll just take this one. But like, that's not ideal. Not the most ideal. But power pose, right? That's the baseball thing, right? I think I've seen like a few screenshots or like, what the heck, gameplay of it. Yeah, okay, yeah. Because I think I've heard of its existence before. So that sounds interesting enough, because I mean, I do like baseball. I like sports, so like, maybe that's something I can get up my alley. Although, I think that might only, I'm pretty sure that's only Japanese, so like, that would also require me to know Japanese, which, even despite me playing this game for the past 4 years, I still wouldn't say I'm necessarily fluent in the language, so I can't really say. Just, that would require me to have to look a lot of things up. And that's already enough work with this game, and with Gakumas. Which really just gives me more motivation to actually need to learn the language in the first place, I guess. Which I've learned a few kanji, but man, kanji is a bitch. It is by far, I think, the biggest hurdle for me. Because like, I think for most people, I mean, kanji is definitely the biggest thing, but grammar for most people is also like a big thing, like a hurdle of having to understand the grammar structure. But luckily for me, as a Korean, our grammar structures are pretty similar. So I can just get away with just already kind of knowing how that works. And it's pretty similar from what I've seen anyway, so just use my knowledge for that, transfer that over. Oh, what the heck? Why am I not getting any? Yeah, I'll take that one. I was like, where's my friendship trainings? Where's my friendship rainbow trainings? Energy. Umanai. 20%. Ah, 20%. I failed this before. Okay. Man, my luck sometimes with this game while streaming this game is just the worst. Like, sometimes I get like sub 10% failures, and I'm like, oh my god, what is this? Like, come on, game. Speaking of which, come on, game. What are these stamps? None of these are good. I'll just take this one just so I can get the just so I can log in on the High Seiko route. And I do desperately need to heal. Once I get this event, please give me the mid-S, 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 mid-S. Yeah, there we go. Okay, there we go. There we go. Don't have to worry about that. Because like I said, man, if the last run had a mid-S, I think I would have been fine. Christ, that was a lot of skills. Okay. That was a lot of skills. Oh, right. I need to desperately heal, like I said, like 2 minutes ago. Oh, sorry. That was... okay. Oh, man. Not this event. Okay, well. Cannon to Oguri. Gotta eat. Gotta eat. Thank goodness. I'm locked into the High Seiko route, so I might as well just take a good restart green stamp. Because a lot of them are needed for this route anyway. This one, bottom one. I'm so used to taking the top option that I'm just like, I can't, because that's not going to be useful for me right now. Okay, NHK. Wow, my mouse not moving when I do that. The magic trick. Ventriloquism. Okay, we've already seen that before. Okay. Oh man, what are these choices? I mean, I might as well just get my stamina up. Cause I need that up. Oh, Oguri, you not good swimmer, you, with your little floaty. That is canon, as is a lot of things that are showing up in this game. That is the nice thing about Uma, with how much a lot of the stuff that they have, the character quirks and all that, are pretty consistent with what shows up in the real life horses. So it's a nice little way of like kind of learning about the history of the Japanese race horsing and all that stuff. Race horsing? Horse racing. Race horsing. Horse racing? Race horsing. One of those. Okay, that was a good one though. Power Pro was released in 2015, so it's quite old, but it's also region locked, so it's rough outside JP to play it now. There's a lot of games like that where it's just like they just locked it in Japan. I don't know why I was pronouncing it like that. Where they just, yeah, lock in Japan, and it's like, well, nobody else is going to care about playing this, so let's just region lock it. And then there's some franchises, Idolmaster, that even despite people wanting to play it, they still set all these region locks and then IP bans, and it's just like, why? Why would you do that? Like when I wanted to play Cinderella Girls, the mobile game way back in the day, they just made that such a pain in the butt to try and figure that out. Luckily, Gakumas, they've been a little bit more lenient, and it's a lot more easier to play that outside of Japan. Especially since I think when they first came out, there was a weird bug where it's like, I think in order to complete a run, you had to like log into a Japanese VPN, otherwise it just wouldn't work. But they actually fixed that, so now you can actually get away with not having to log into VPN when playing it, which is helpful. Wait, what? That's not what I wanted. Hello? Wait, did I run out of dates or something? Oh, I selected the wrong option, like a freaking idiot. Okay, that's fine. Good job, me. Good job, you freaking idiot. Okay. Yeah, and Love Live's English money grab because its JP site shut down already. Yeah. Love Live. Love Live. Like, the funny thing is I'm not really in the fandom anymore, but I still, for some reason, I'm still in the subreddit, which I don't know why. But like, so I've been slowly keeping track of, apparently there's a new, isn't there like Love Live Bluebird or something that's coming out? And people are like, at first, I think with the key visual, because I saw the key visual too, and also these are horrible options. The key visual, and it was just like, oh, this could be like a serious take on Love Live, similar to like Maiko and Ave Muchika or whatever with Bandori. And then they released more information, and it turns out, oh, it's probably just gonna be VTubers, and it's like, well, as a VTuber, I was just like, this is probably just not a bit hypocritical, but it's just like, oh, really? Really? Are you gonna go this route? Okay, but like, but yeah, because believe it or not, fun fact, I used to be vehement VTuber hater, but I've grown to accept and realize the error of my ways, so to speak. But yeah, no, rip the Love Life mobile game. That was so stupid. The way that they merged into the second game or whatever, and then it's like, oh, never mind, we're gonna shut down. And then on the English side, the hilarious fact of like, oh, like here's the game, it's gonna come out. Oh, by the way, it's also gonna end in like this time. So here you go. So the shortest service time to shut down date ever. It's like both in the same tweet. That was hilarious, but also very sad because man, I know a lot of people were looking forward to that, and then it just shut down. Maybe someday we'll get another Love Live mobile game, rhythm game. Maybe someday. Maybe when they figure out actually how to modernize stuff, because no, it was definitely outdated. Maybe not at its heyday, but like when the other games came out, like Bandori and Project Sakai especially, like that really showed the cracks of, oh man, this game is very outdated in its UI and in like a lot of the gameplay. It's, well, not the gameplay, but maybe it's just like, because I remember the events for those, it's just like, I just hated how in order to get the event rewards, you need to rank in a certain like placement or whatever, so it's competing against other players, which was stressful to say the least. And then Bandori came up with this amazing idea where you just need to get the number of event points and then you get the event cards. And it's like, wow, that's so revolutionary. Why didn't we think of that before? So, and that's, I feel like it's become the norm more than anything. Although I can't really say because I have a very limited experience with the gacha games. Like I've only really played those. Like I know there's a whole gamut of games out there, the Hoyoverse stuff, the Azure Lanes, the Blue Archives, all that. But I never really got interested in any of those. Like for the longest time, the only gacha games I played were just the rhythm games, and I think Umamusume was the first game that I played that was not rhythm game. Although, hey, if they ever make a Umamusume rhythm game, I would be down. I mean, with the number of songs they've released, I would be so down for them to make a rhythm game. Sign me up for that. Side games, if you ever need more money, that's another good option. 12. Alright, oh wait, that's only the first event? Oh no. Oh no. Okay, heal. Oh, okay, well, the second event immediately shows up. That's actually fine, okay. Just a little bit worried because it was showing a bit too late, but that's fine if it's just going to immediately show the next time. Gotta get that Katobase. One of these... Okay, I thought one of these was a heal. Because I do need to heal myself, and this time I choose the right option. For the sake of at least trying to get that one event to show up, please. Thank you. That's... Okay, well, I don't need the energy, but it's canon. It's canon. I gotta do it. There you go. Gotta do it. Gotta get the Oguri eating. The Oguri eating achievement. It's not even an achievement. It's just feels wrong if you're like, no, you cannot eat. This is literally your character. It's that, and being the aloof protagonist that you are in Cinderella Grey. Man, I love Oguri. I'm so glad she's getting the attention that she deserves now that Cinderella Grey is airing, because that is definitely showing off her character to a lot of people who may not necessarily be interested in the game. Kind of nice. Showing her off in a different way, and also showing the more grittier side of Umamusume, because definitely that, oh hey look, we got another mid. Because yeah, that manga is definitely does not have the pretty derby for a reason. It is the more gritty side of things, but it's nice. I like it, and it's getting a great adaptation so far, so I am definitely happy about that. Well, I was about to say, like, oh man, we're really running low on stamina, but actually that's not even a problem anymore. 19%. That's not worth it. This one. Also, why am I so slanted here? I need to recalibrate myself. Recalibration. There we go. I don't know why my tracker does that sometimes, where it just kind of shifts me like this for some reason, even though I'm standing perfectly fine. What am I doing? Oh, I forgot that I need to... This is always a problem with the races. Yeah, I'll just do it. I'll just do it. Just do it. Just do it. Do the Kashiwa Kinen. Get those Wonder Q pieces. And move on with our lives. And get this Oguri fan book, art book. Which, again, side games, if you want free money, here's another idea. Just like, print some of these. I'd buy it. I don't know if they'd ever print it for my favorite character, because she doesn't get any merchandise, but like, it's still... You're still hoping, I guess. I still have some popular... I have popular... I have favorite characters that are popular. Like, my favorite character is Ines Fujin, who she doesn't get any merchandise, but that's fine, understandable. She has... I have a clear file of her that I have right to my... Like, I'm see me looking to the left here. That I have right there, next to me. And... I mean, if it's not her, I mean, I can sell for Nice Nature. Nice Nature is one of my favorite characters, too. Nice Nature, Tannhäuser. Who else is a popular character that's... Also, I mean, Oguri Cap, I guess. She's also she's also one of my favorite characters, which is good. Haru Urara, Gold Chip, Special Week, Dantu Flame. Well, I mean, Dantu Flame's more the case of she's just kind of the character in the movie. That's just more of that case. But we take those there. Which, again, another reminder to myself that I need to watch the movie. Because I still haven't done that yet. Maybe someday. I keep saying I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it tomorrow, but I never do. Man, we'll see. We'll see. Maybe I'll just take the urge, suck it up, and actually just put it on one day. Yes, I'll take that. Oh shoot! I might need to heal after this one. Pink. Oh, yeah. Like 5% is not really that low. I need speed still. Oh. That's not worth it. Which is unfortunate, but I kind of need to heal. Because I think the cost of failing a training is going to suck for some of the stamps I have right now. Katobase. Katobase. Okay. Oh, yes. Perfect. Take those. Okay. What are our options? Speedo. Okay. What percentage was that? It was like 9%. Brother. Brother. Why must you do this to me? As if the RNG... as if the gacha doesn't already screw me enough. Like that's just another kick in the balls right there. Oh, speaking of... Surely this can't fail. Great. Okay, there we go. I don't know if this is going to be the run either. If this doesn't work, I might just well, here's the thing. Like, other than the fact that I didn't get the mid-S the last run, that run ended up being really good. I might just take that one and use that for my League of Heroes. Because it's just a more casual champions meeting anyway, so like I don't really care too much about getting the mid-S. And like everything else went pretty well. Like I got the skills, I got the stats. Like that's good. I'll take that. shouldn't be wasting, well, not wasting my time, but I shouldn't be spending my time just crafting the perfect Oguri like this when I have like 2 other characters I still need to train. Okay, no. Yes. There we go. That's what I needed last time. Okay. Unfortunately, I only have 1 more training run, so I'm done. Oof. That's big oof. Big oof. Wait, I haven't even changed the strategy. That's stupid of me. Just been racing with a handicap. That's gonna release her true potential right there. Okay, get this over with. I don't think it's gonna be as good as last run. But that's fine. We take those. It's fine. We just get this for the experience more than anything. This is just more to clear out the event missions. To be quite honest, that's I think the overarching goal of all this is so I can get those event missions done. And also get some viable League of Hero characters. It's kind of knocking 2 birds with 1 stone sort of thing. Do that. CM. Oh wait, no, not yet. No CM. No CM. Just low. LOH. LOH. The worst version of CM. Okay. I have so many skill points I need to spend here. Oh man, where do I start? Okay, no, I was about to do this, but I was like, no skill points. No stamina skill points allowed. So we're back to the we're back to the slow staking progress of me trying to go through all these and making sure I'm not taking any stamina skills. Good. Let me start from the bottom, because I know there's a few skills I need to take from the bottom. There we go, okay. That's... Hold on. No, okay, that's not it. Is that a speed stamina skill? No. Are you a stamina skill? Just go up to every skill that you meet and just ask them point blank, are you a stamina skill? Are you a stamina skill? No. Are you a stamina skill? Yes, because you are blue, therefore you are a stamina skill. That's not going to be useful for me right now. Yes, you're a stamina skill, so no. Yes. Yes. Take this one. No. That's not useful right now. No. No. Okay. And we still have so many left. Okay. Ah, here we go. Katobase. I think this should be the last one. Oh, shoot. I need to not use... I think I took a few unnecessary skills up here. I'm just gonna rearrange that. Still have 106. Out of which I should probably take this one. Okay. Go. Right. Clear. Okay. Oh, wait. Take those 2. Okay. I think this still... Well, I don't know about UC. It didn't even... I didn't get 1200 across the board. Yeah, UD4. Not the best. From UC4 to UD4 story. Alright. No worries there. Okay. No. Not the best. But that's okay. Let me go back to the one I created way back. The previous. This one. I mean, yeah, 1871 speed, 13. I wish I can swap the guts and the power, because that's a little too much guts. But like, that's still fine. And I have pretty much all the skills I need. Like, I have Katobase, I have this acceleration skill, I have the 3 stamina skills I need. Yeah, you know what? I think this is gonna be... I'll save this one. We'll save that as the League of Heroes. I don't know which symbol I want to use. Hachimichi. Okay, we'll take that one. Alright, well, we're good for that. Alright, let's move on to the next one, I guess. Move on to the next character.
Oguri Cap だ
Not Oguri Kapu.
みんなに最高の
Scroll all the way down. It's either gonna be this Hokko Tarumae
ホッコタルマエだべ
or
ビーチまで
this Furioso.
フリオーソです
Which one do I want to do first? Technically, if I had to be real, this one is the one of the two characters that everyone agrees is like the most meta for the upcoming like League of Heroes. I probably should train this one to be pretty good. And then maybe not worry too much about this
フ
one.
リオーソです
But then you can also make the argument that like because of that, I don't have to train this one as hard, and I should probably
船橋の
opt for a better Furioso. And I like that argument better, so I'm gonna go with that. Okay. Let's get on with it. Okay. So this is, we got the mids here. I think I should have a better Chiono. Dirt. Well, that's three mid, 6 dirt. What is this one? That's 6 mid, 3 dirt. This actually might be better. I think I have another one though, right? Let's see. 2 dirt, 4 dirt, 7 dirt. Yeah, no, we're gonna go with the one that has 6 mids. That gives me a better chance. Come on, Yoha. Let's use our friendship. I'm gonna utilize your friendship with me, our newly formed friendship. And the other one is, what was I using for the other one? Was it the Kita? I think. Where's my Furiosos? Where's the Furioso I made? I think it was this one. One of these. This was the failed one I made a while back. It's the UG. Yeah, okay, UG. Kita-san Black. Here it is. Okay, that should be good. And yeah, okay. Let's do it. Let's do it. Furioso.
思いを力に
The Funabashi loving dirt racer who is in the trio. There's a lot of trios in Umamusume, it seems. Like the 3 that kind of stick together sort of thing, kind of race together, were rivals in races. Like Jam, like just Jungle Pocket, Agnes Takio, Manhattan Cafe, or BNW, Biwa Hayuhide, Narita Taishin, Winning Ticket. Those are probably the biggest examples. There's a lot. There's like the dirt trios. There's Kopano Riki, Hokko Tarumae, Wonder Acute, and then there's this one, the other dirt trio that got introduced later, Furioso, Transcend, and S-Bar City. 2 of which have already been out. 1 of which may be out soon. Question mark. And there's another member of a trio, Durandal. It's like the Sprinters trio or whatever. Durandal, Calstone Lido, and Believe. Again, 2 of which are already out. 1 of which I'm still to be determined.
行きます
That's actually another character I'm kind of interested in whenever they come out, is Believe. He's definitely a bit more of the standoffish character, but no, I'm a little bit interested in her for some reason. I don't know. I also feel bad for her because she's definitely the straight man of her trio. Because like, I mean, Calstone Lido's the quirky, straight line character, and Durandal's like the wannabe knight character. It's just like they get into shenanigans all the time. I am very aware of that based on the fact that I have both of them. And I've trained both of them not pretty extensively, well, extensive-ish. I've definitely grown to like Durandal a lot more. Calstone Lido I still appreciate, but Urshtick's a little too, for me. Let's see, hey look, it's the 2 characters I need to train. Isn't that hilarious? Why does it look like she's about to fight her? She's about to throw hands.
さあ
Okay. Give me skills.
準備は万全です
I'm really just trying to go for the date event here. And I guess this one too. This one's also helpful. Fill up the gauge a little bit.
私たちも
Yeah.
行きます
Kind of develop. I need to get their gauges up to friendship magic rainbow training, whatever the heck it's called.
一旦
I think that's just what I'm gonna call from now on. Friendship magic rainbow friendship is power training.
悲劇を超えた先
I didn't even get the thing, or I didn't get the
注目の一番人気
I didn't even get the date event. That's kind of unfortunate. Also, I did not fill up my gauges very well, huh? So I'm probably not gonna have many options. Let's see. Oh, yikes. Oh, that's big yikes. Oh man. Okay. Well, that's. Oh, yikes, yikes, yikes. I guess the hint rate is really the... That's still bad. Those are all bad options. Yeah.
故郷の未来
Oh, wow, okay. Where was this? Where was this last time? Date event? Nope. Okay, that's fine too. Right there. Man, that looks so weird when on the tracking when I'm scratching my eye like this. That does not look correct. Is this incentive for me not to do that? I mean, I shouldn't be doing that in the first place anyway, but like that really, it's a really good reason not to do that. Because of how cursed it looks. A lot of things I've noticed that, there's their date event, nice. There's a lot of things that I've needed to cut down on.
船橋の未来
I've had the habit of like
そう思っていただける成果を出してみせます
like putting my hands in a thingy position like this, but if I do that, and if I'm not talking, and if I well, I can't really do it now, I guess, but if I move like my fingers and just my mouth still, it tracks my mouth moving for some reason. I don't know. Technology isn't exactly there yet, but it's good. It's gotten a lot better for sure.
船橋最強
This is all this girl talks about, Funabashi, and
ええ
that's pretty much it. Just Funabashi. One of those. Oh, hey, this is a new event. I didn't say it's just one of those characters. Oh, it's this one. Okay, I know what this is. No, I don't need this. I really don't need this right now.
まだまだ体
I
力
don't
不
need the acupuncture. If it was any other situation, aka not this scenario, then maybe. But like, I'm good. I don't need that right now. Oh boy. Oh yikes. Oh jeez, this is not. It's just not. That's not. I mean, I guess I just got the gauge there, but like, I would preferably liked that before, and maybe in the pink color, because otherwise that's just a bit too.
まだまだ体
That's
力
no.
不足と
That's a
いうこ
no.
とでしょうか
That is a no. Give me that.
準備
Oh,
は
I
万全
didn't. I thought that was something else. Whoops. That's fine. I'm not gonna lie. I'm tempted to restart this run. This has not been off to a good start so far. But I'll begrudgingly continue, and we'll see if it gets a little bit better. E. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Well, that was weird. I felt the when I was doing the it kind of buzzed in my teeth. Felt the vibrations. That was weird. I guess I got the exact right resonance frequency or whatever for that to be like perfectly humming to whatever my teeth is. What? I don't know what I'm saying. Oof, 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 oof. What are you? What are you? What do you do? Yeah, this one.
勝敗は一目瞭然。
Man, the stats are not looking great. The stats, except for... Oh, come on.
船橋に栄誉。
You can win. You can win this. You can do it. I believe in you.
ここは負ける。
船橋。
There we go. And of course she talks about Funabashi. Hey, it's a character trait, I guess. I mean, with 140 characters, it's kind of hard not to, you know, like, kind of hard to come up with more creative-ish ones. And also, oh my god, are you serious? Brosif, brother, where are my good? Where are any of the good ones? None of these are. This one's maybe the least worst, but I would like better. I would like better stamps, please. Putting that out in the universe. It's worked before. It's just like, hey, I want this, and then suddenly it happens. But sometimes it doesn't work. But sometimes, it feels like more often than not it does work for some reason. I don't know. Maybe I'm just crazy. I am crazy. That is definitely a thing. Maybe I went a bit overboard with bringing the 2 cups of water, but you know, like I said, it's not the most saltiest fries ever, so I am in desperate need of water and hydration. Like when I ran out of the normal amount of water that I usually have for this stream in the first like 10 minutes, I was like, that's not a good sign. Maybe I should get more. Like way more. Maybe I should do this. Maybe I should just use this cup from now on. It is kind of nice just having this amount and not having to worry about taking a break to go and get some more water. Although it is kind of nice having the stretching breaks every once in a while. Like, here's a stretching break. Like being in the same position over and over again. Or being in the same position for hours at a time is probably not good for your body. So that's why we need to stretch and hydrate. Because us humans are not... We're not meant to be sitting in the same position for hours at a time. It's not how we were supposed to... It's not how we evolved to be, at least. Evolution. What a concept. What a crazy concept. Okay. Oh, what is this? We have 3 options here. Give me all stats 5+. Because I can just heal right now. Wait, actually. Yeah, no, I should heal. Oh my god. Where are my friendship trainings? Where's my friendship is magic trainings? I need those. Okay, that's helpful. That is helpful. Ooh, yes. Thank you. There we go. There's some good stamps. That's what we need in our life. Please give me mid-S. Nope. Okay. Okay. That's fine. I don't care about that. I mean, if this was Champions meeting, I would be a bit more pissed. But again, we still have 2 chances, so I'm not really too concerned. Word up. Wordle. Man, speaking of Wordle, I don't know if anybody actually still plays that. I found it surprising when I was this is way back when I still worked at my old company. Like we were out for lunch one day. This is like at one of our on-sites. And like we were out for lunch and I was like, this was, I think, well, for one, I mean, this was probably like a year or two ago, and I was like, saw that one of them was playing Wordle, and I was like, oh, hey, I remember that. It's not that I remember that, because I still actually played it a little bit. Like, I wasn't consistent, but I played it, so I was like, oh, yeah, Wordle. Hey, I know that. And so I was like, oh, it's kind of interesting to find out that most of my coworkers from my team were also playing it. And I still do play it. I actually have a pretty good streak going right now. I think I have like how many days? It's like an 80-something day streak. Hold on, I'm gonna take a little bit of it's important enough. It's important enough. I just want to see how many licks does it take to get to the center of a Tootsie Roll? And also, how many things? Okay. I am at a 85-day streak. In fact, if I want to prove it, which I can, my phone, 85-day streak. So that's that, I guess. But yeah. Anyway, 85, going pretty good so far. For the most part, like Wordle's not the worst, or it's not the hardest one. I think. I mean, connections. That one's a bit of a can be a bit of a bitch sometimes. Like sometimes they come up with the most obscure stuff to be like, oh, these are how these 4 terms are connected. I'm like, excuse me, like you're telling me that like planet plus an extra letter is how you're gonna connect that? It's like, but how would I have ever seen that? Are you kidding me? It's like, God, it's I can't with some of it. I think my longest streak for that would have been like 5, 6. I'm not that good at this game. Okay, back, had my internet drop out. Welcome, welcome. You didn't miss much. You just missed me rambling about stuff and talking about Wordle, I guess. But yeah, Wordle, crosswords. Crosswords are fun. I'm still kind of getting used to them. But yeah, we're now Furioso time. Panda dirt. Just training the Funabashi loving Furioso. I already talked about the whole dirt trio. There's like 2 dirt trios in this game now at this point. There's so many trios. Why am I repeating this quote? I've already made this point. I don't know why I have to repeat it again. Right. Literally the first word that comes out of her mouth, Funabashi. It's the city that she comes from, and she loves it. I guess that's understandable, but also... There it is again. Funabashi Saikyo. Man, with all this talk about Funabashi and then Hokko Tarumae talking about, what is it, Tomakomai? It's like, time to do a Japan trip, pilgrimage, an Uma pilgrimage. Just go and like visit all these towns and visit the stables. That's an option, right? I mean, you can visit the stables and stuff. I know some people have done that where they've made a point. Like some stables I think require appointments to actually visit the horses, but some of them you can just go visit them. So that sounds pretty neat. Although at that point you're just looking at horses. But no, it's kind of interesting to see the real life horses and be like, oh, it's you. I know you from the game. I know you from the video game. Or I know you from the anime. Okay, what do we got? Ooh, I think that's a good... Wait. Ooh. Actually, no, that's a good one. That's a good one. We'll take that. I still have to refer to my guide. It's just like... I mean, at this point, with the number of runs that I've done in this scenario, I'm pretty familiar with which stamps are good, which stamps are not. But then there are cases sometimes where it's just like they just give me like the most random stamps, assortment of stamps, and I'm just like, I don't know which one of these are actually like the better ones. I'm just like, the other solution is also just reading what each stamp is and like understanding the effects, and instead of just being like, oh, this is good because guide, but that requires work and effort, and I'm just doing this, playing this game for funsies, so that's not what I'm here for. Man, I keep saying I gotta do a digital run just to see what her reactions are in those cutscenes. So I'm really curious. Maybe I might do that as like a bonus thing. Maybe I might do that to end today. Do a digital, despite the fact that I'm not going to train a digital for League of Heroes. Like, I still kind of want to do that just to see like what does her cutscenes look like in this scenario. And I'm really curious. 60. One day. Maybe one day. Okay, we're one step closer to Katobase. Oh, she mentioned another city. Wait, no, that probably wasn't a city. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know the Japan language. Japanese. That's what they call it, right? Japan. The Japan language. I'm sure it has a name. Oh no 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 no. Okay. Phew. Almost locked myself in a race. Okay. Get one of those. 0. Oh, I forgot she does back-to-back races. Does she do that for the senior year as well? Does that... I know Hokko Tarumae does, which is really annoying, especially in this scenario when there's no extra training after the Ura, or after the Twinkle series or whatever you want to call it. The main 3 years. There's no Ura finals in this scenario, which is kind of interesting. Like, it took me a long time to get used to the fact that there are no extra trainings after the years are done. It's like you kind of, once you hit senior year 12th or like late December, then it's over. So it's just like, what? That's weird. Cause I'm so because well, no, the Lark event was one where it ended also kind of prematurely because you need to go to France before the year is over. So that was, I think, the other scenario where it was like that, but all the other scenarios have had the Ura finals. So like it's become such commonplace that it's so weird that when it just doesn't happen. Also, I really need stamina. I badly need stamina, so I'm gonna take some stamina. Okay, actually, skills. Yeah, that's a good idea. That's a good idea, me. I do need skills. And now I don't need to worry. Oh god, thank goodness. Now that I'm not training Oguri, I don't need to worry about whether or not these are stamina skills. So I can just take any of these. Well, I don't not take any of them, but like you get the idea. Like just take some without having to worry about whether it matches the things. Okay. Ooh, yeah. Hey, speaking Miles. Wait, was I talking about Miles? No. Speaking of things I wasn't talking about at all. Ooh, sweet Lori. Ooh, that's tempting. Because on one hand I can fill some gauges, but I kind of need the speed, so I'm gonna take that one instead. Decisions. Let's listen. Guts. I kind of need more guts, I think. I was right. Oof, wow. I'm actually kind of surprised I remember that. Actually, more than anything, I really need stamina. The fact that it's not even 600 is just a little bit worrisome, and the fact that we're already in senior year. Go Furioso book event. Photo book. The photo books. We got those, and then we got the alternate photo books, if you know what I mean. I didn't even know I can make that face. Anyway. Yeah, if you know what I mean. And that's not to be all gatekeepy, but that's one thing I am not looking forward to when this game comes out to the global audience. Is there's gonna be a lot of people, a lot of artists that's gonna be like, yeah, screw the rules. I'm just gonna draw these girls lewd or whatever, and just like, we're not lewd, but like straight up, you know, like born of them, and it's just like, yeah, alright, well, just whatever, man. There's always some group of people that are always just gonna be like, oh, you have rule guides saying that you don't want us to do it. Well, that makes me want to do it even more. And then it's just like, it's like the Streisand effect or whatever. And it's like, okay, well, whatever, do it, I guess. That's fine, but it's not gonna be fun because, man, I mean, for the most part, most of the artists, when they draw art of this game or this series, this franchise, are pretty good with keeping to the rules, but it's just like, I feel like, especially America, us American artists over here, or I shouldn't speak for American artists, but like American people. But us Americans over here don't necessarily, let's just say, don't really follow those things as well. So yeah, I love having I love freedom. Yay, freedom! It's all in the name of freedom. God, get me out of here. Get me out of here. It's not getting any better. Okay. Funabashi. Where is Funabashi anyway? Like I know Tomakomai is over in Hokkaido, which could be way up north, but like where is Funabashi? Because Funabashi is one of the race courses that are in this game. I know that, but like don't actually know where it is. So maybe I might. Let me take a little bit of a detour tangent break just to look up where the frick Funabashi is. Funabashi, Chiba. Okay, it's in Chiba, Japan. Where's that? Oh my god, it's over here. Okay, so yeah, it's actually pretty close to Tokyo. Interesting, but it's not exactly Tokyo, but it's like kind of between Tokyo and Chiba. But it looks like it's in Chiba Prefecture, so that's good to know. There's Kashiwa, Adachi, Oto, Edogawa. But yeah, it's like right between Chiba and Tokyo. So okay, that's interesting. That is good to know, I guess. The more you know. Okay. Give me the energy. I need the energy more than anything. Okay. Yeah, I do need the guts as well. I need a lot of things. And they're not really giving them to me. Okay, Teo. Oh, I don't have enough energy for the summer. This is always a problem for me. I just don't keep track of the dates, and then it's just like the summer train comes and I don't have any staminers. Staminer? I hardly know her. Okay. Thank you for mentioning that for the 7th time. We love to hear it. Just to fill up the gauges, I kind of just want to do that. Yeah. All for the sake of filling up the gauges. Oh, but I really need to heal now, actually. Oh, maybe I should have healed instead. That actually probably been a better option. Sure. I don't know if this is going to be the run, to be quite honest. But that's fine. It's all for the sake of experience. Ooh, yeah, I'll take that one. Give me the Eye of Almond. Eye of Almond. I play Eye of Almond. It allows me to draw 2 more cards. Love Yu-Gi-Oh! And by that I mean I've never really watched it growing up. I watched the Bridge series. Bridge series was that was fun. And that's a Borat reference too. That took me way too long to realize that was a Borat reference, but it is. Maybe I shouldn't say those verbatim. It's been a while since I've watched Yu-Gi-Oh! Bridge, but yeah, some of it is definitely not aged well. Let's just say some of that humor doesn't age to the current times, shall I say? But that's okay. Okay, well, that's okay. JBC. I think she only races the JBC, and then I think she's free after that, from what I remember. Because I've done Furioso, because we did Furioso runs during the last stream, so, or the last time I did this. Yeah, only JBC. Okay, that is helpful. And in fact, let me do my last date, so that I can become maidenless. I am now maidenless, just like I am in real life, and we have face. I wonder, speaking of the comment that just popped up with Fukuki Taru and Suzuka, what is the context to that? I really want to know. Like, I guess Worst case, I could probably just run it through like Google Trans. Like, there's ways for me to translate stuff that's on my screen, so that's definitely something I probably could do if I really wanted to know. Maybe I might do that if I'm really desperate. If I'm a nerd, if I'm a freaking idiot. Yeah, just use AI. Just use ChatGPT. Oh my god. Yeah, just use ChatGPT. You know, just use it for everything. Fuck it. You know, use it for your life. Use it for a search engine. Use it to ask how your day's going. Use it as your best buddy or whatever. Use it for everything. ChatGPTs are overlord, apparently. God, the amount of people that use ChatGPT for like a lot of stuff in their life is seriously concerning to me. Like, whenever I see people being like, oh, but when I searched it on ChatGPT, this is what it said, and I'm just like, brother, ChatGPT is not to be trusted. It's at the end of the day, all that is, it's a large language model, which if you don't know is basically just like, it's trying to predict what is the kind of most likely, what is the best thing to say. And so it's not a reliable source of information. It makes up so much of the stuff that it puts out, so it's like it cannot be trusted for anything with regards to like information that it comes out of or like all that stuff. It's just no, just don't use it as like a Google search. In fact, yeah, just don't use it as like some sort of search. Like, there's definitely things that you can do with ChatGPT that are fine, that actually are probably good for its intended use, but like a lot of the stuff that people use it for is just like, it's just not correct. It's just no. It's misinformation at worst. Well, no, it's misinformation at best. At worst, it's a degree worse than that. Let's just say it can be bad. Like, it's not good. Like, yeah, I'll say, generally speaking, I'm not the most for AI. Like, the funny thing is, I used to work for a company that had AI in its like in its URL or its site link or whatever, and like we had like technically like our whole like one of our core products was like this AI thing or whatever. I'm not going to go too specific because no doxing, but like this AI thing, which is kind of funny because it actually wasn't really that AI-y. Like, the whole thing, it's very simple in its core, but it's just, there's a lot of that. And hold on a minute. Let me deprioritize some of these skills. Some of these skills aren't really that useful. Like this one's actually pretty useful. And a lot of other ones here. Well, I gotta concentrate. Concentrate on this, and I'll get back to my story. Oh yeah, that's good. That one and that one. Not that. Yes. Okay, there we go. That's good. Okay. Yeah. Anyway, what was I saying? Yeah. So I've taken a lot of classes, not in AI. Well, no, I did actually take an artificial intelligence. Well, no, I think I dropped out of that actually because it was way too hard. But like, I'm familiar with the concepts of. Oh, this isn't a good one anyway. Concepts of those like large language models, natural language processing, machine learning, all that. Like, well, I'm familiar with that for the most part, and so I at the end of the day, like, it's not artificial intelligence, it's not AI, it's not really like actually smart. There's probably people who argue like, oh, it's actually smart, it has a brain of its own, but like, it just takes a whole shit ton of data that it gets from all the sources that it gets, and then analyzes that, tries and that's what it is. It's a large model that takes in a whole buttload of information and then spits out whatever kind of it thinks is the most likely word to come out next. So yeah. Anyway, that was my AI is bad rant, I guess. AI isn't look, AI has its uses, right? It's useful for things that I think are kind of things that we don't necessarily, like, things that are, how do I put this? It's, like, wrote things that need to be, like, done hundreds or millions, maybe not even hundreds, like thousands, millions, billions of times. Like, stuff like that. Like, for example, like, in medical research or gene therapy, like, stuff like that, where it's, like, AI can do, like, iterations of stuff that would take humans or some computers, like, millions of hours, billions of hours, like so much time, and they can do in like the snap of a finger. Like that kind of stuff is actually kind of useful, and I feel like is a very good use of AI. AI arts? Fuck that. Like anybody who does AI art, if you're in my chat, like I'll put this bluntly, if you're in my chat and you support AI art, no, just leave. Like AI art is not, there is no excuse for it. It's just, it's bad. It steals from freaking other sources. Like, oh yeah, sure, ethic. Like, you can make the argument, oh, but like there's ethical AI and it's like it's whatever. But just like, where do you think they're getting that data from? They're getting it from all these like database banks and all that stuff, and it's just they're getting, and it's from artists who they don't get permission from, so they're just kind of stealing all that art. There's even AIs where you can just be like, oh, draw it in this style, and then it's like, okay, here you go, and then it just spits it out. And how does it get that? It gets that from all the images that it took from online, that it just kind of is able to replicate from that. Same idea as like the large language models. It predicts what it thinks is like the most likely output based on sort of the inputs that it's given. So yeah, I'm very against AI art. Anytime I see AI art, I'm just like, fuck off. Like it's just like, no, like come on, like you can do better. Like I'm not even an artist, and I'm just like, yeah, just freaking. It is like literally just, I know that there's the whole argument for the AI artist. It's just like, oh, but it's like, it makes it more accessible. Like now you can draw. And it's like, brother, like just pick up a freaking pen. It's not that hard to like just pick up a pencil, get some paper, and like practice drawing. It's nothing to do with this accessibility BS. And like, don't get me looped into the whole like, oh, but what if you're like disabled and you can't actually pick up a pencil? There's still much better ways of actually like being able to draw stuff, rather than like telling a computer, being like, hey, draw it in this format. Like that's not art. That's just stealing other people's art. That's just stealing other people's work. So no, just no. So anyway, that's my rant on AI. Mostly not for it. There are some use cases for it. I think that's the TLDR of whatever ramblings I had there. Anyway, back to this game. I think that whole thing just kind of happened while I was finishing that last run, which that run didn't end well, so that was whatever. Now we're in this run. At least I found out the data event. I need to heal. Yeah, the fact that I got the data event this early is definitely really helpful, so I will take that. Sweet babies. Yes, I will absolutely take that too. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. I will absolutely take those. I will not take that though. No. It's fine. I have like 2K clocks that I've compiled in my 4+ years of playing this game that I haven't used. Oops. So I will take any excuse. Well, not any excuse, but I don't really care about using up clocks, because I know Almond Eye is also. The final race against Almond Eye is also a clock eater as well, but anyway, it's like whatever. It's like, take my clocks, I don't care. I'm not gonna use them for anything anyway. Like, you just have two. It's like that one SpongeBob episode where it's like, I think Tim and Squidward are trying to compete against, like, trying to get to work first so that they can get Employee of the Month or whatever, and like SpongeBob sneaks into Squidward's house, destroys his alarm clock, and then Squidward takes out another alarm clock, and it's like, oh, here's another one, and then SpongeBob gets that one, destroys that one, and then Squidward like opens his closet and it's full of alarm clocks, and then SpongeBob's just like, it just goes and like tries to destroy each of them one by one. That is exactly me. That is me with my 2K 2000 stock of alarm clocks I have in my back of my closet over there somewhere in my trainer house apparently. That's our lore, the lore of the Umamusume trainer. My trainer, at least. I am the trainer. I am the trainer now. What is this one again? I've gotten this one before. Stamina. Ooh, we got 8. We got the cute. We got the. I mean, it's not really that important here because I already have 2 gauges, so it's like. It's not really the. I mean, it's not. It doesn't hurt to have it, but like, not really the best thing. What is this? What was that? That's not what I want to see. That's not what you want to see if you're me. Okay. Oh man. Okay, that's helpful. I was gonna be like, I still need to heal though, but like that is helpful. Oh wow, it has already been it's like 2.5 hours. Wow, time flies when you're having fun. And when you have a library card, having fun isn't hard. When you've got a library card, having fun isn't hard when you're playing Umamusume. Okay, I don't know if this is gonna be the last run, but we're probably gonna wrap it up maybe within a few runs here. We'll see. I don't intend for this to be like an amazingly long stream. And for me, long streams equals 4 hours plus, because that's who I am. I know people who can stream like 10 hours plus, but like, that's them, and I'm me, and I can't. So, that's the long and short of it. No. Yeah, I guess I'll just take that one. Oh, well, you know what? I probably should have healed. That probably would have been the better option, maybe? Actually, no, it's fine. I think getting the skill in is probably a little bit better anyway. Okay, yeah, I'll get the stamina, gold stamina skill. Where are my friendship is power trainings? What is this? What is this? Hello? Where did they go? Joe. Okay. Okay, well, speaking of which, they have seemed to have disappeared. Yep, you are correct. That is also my reaction to seeing that I don't have any rainbow trainings. It's just like, Doko. Nijiro Doko. Funabashi Doko. That's not a question I should be asking. I already know that. It's between Chiba and Tokyo. And now you all know that too. I thought Funabashi was like gonna be like some random rural town in the middle of nowhere, but it actually is kind of close to a lot of those areas, which is kind of interesting. But what the refrigerator? I guess this one's not the worst one. Down to having to take a blue skill instead of the other ones I actually want. That's how bad the other choices were. Oh my, ow. Sitting position. Water break. Okay. Japan? Oh, the Japan Dirt Derby. I was like, what? Japan Cup? I just read the Japan part of that and I was like, when does she race in the Japan Cup? What? That's not what she does. That's the wrong turf. It's the wrong surface. Sure, I guess. Guess, why not? Man, I'm getting a lot more... Yeah, I should probably do the rainbow training. It's a lot better anyway. I was like, I don't really want too much guts. Okay, well that's not what you want to see if you're me. Bottom option. Now I'm used to getting the bottom option, which is good, because it's like, otherwise I would just not know. I would just do it. I'm so conditioned to take the top option for that one, because that's usually a pretty good skill for those, but those only good for the backliners anyway, so it's like, that's not going to be useful for me in my League of Heroes adventure, where all the girls I'm training are front runners anyway, so, like, runners and leaders, that's the word. Hoo boy. See, this is the situation I'm talking about where I'm like, what? I don't recognize any of these being like actually good, but then I have to go to the guide to be like, which one's good? and none of them are particularly good. So I might... This is gonna seem really crazy, but I think I'm gonna actually go with this. Get the gauge up. Because, like, that's how bad all the options were, where the 1 star was better than the 3 stars. But I mean, the gauge one I think is very helpful, especially for the high Seiko route. Although now that I think about it, if I just did that, I need to get a pink skill. Hey Zarek, what's up? Good seeing you again. Getting back into swing things. Oh, I need to heal. Hope you're having a good Sunday. I need the pink skill, pink stamp. Pink Sunday. I don't know. I stay there. We're taking the mood one. That is probably the better play, yeah. But I don't know. I just want all the gauges, all the mood gauges. If I'm going high Seiko, I might as well just really go all in, so to speak. But generally speaking, I think yeah, the mood one probably would have been the better choice. It's whatever. Okay. Oh my god, see, where, Rainbow? Rainbow, where? Rainbow, where are you? Where are you at? Thinking, okay. Crazy thinking, but if I do this, and maybe, nope, it didn't even show up. I was hoping that that event would show up, but apparently not. Let me just freaking heal, I guess. Get ready. Actually prepare for the summer training for once in my life. Even though I know technically it's going to be cut off because I have to do the Japan Dirt Derby. Okay, what do we got here? Oh, there we go. That's something. That's what we want to see. That's what we want to see. That's helpful. Alright. But then I gotta do the Japan Dirt Derby. Dabi. Just trying to read it in the katakana way. Right. Priority would be like friendship training over mood over hand over training bonus. Yeah, I think that checks out, especially for high Seiko, because it's like with high Seiko, it's like you get the extra characters or whatever. So that is definitely the play there. Rainbows is only good when you have like a lot of buffs. Yeah, it is true. But like, see, my reasoning is like for the gauge at least is like, and I think I mentioned it before, right? It's like the gauge also applies for here, like these gauges as well. So it'd be nice just to get the more bonuses for that. Again, I'm still not 100% sure if that's actually true, but it seems like that's true. I guess we can verify that now that I have 3 of them and really see. Yaganel, thank you for the follow, and I don't know why my follows aren't working, my alerts. Like I tried testing it today. It's not working. I don't know. At this point I don't think it's a Twitch issue. Just spit all over my mic. It's not a Twitch issue at this point. Because like somebody rated me yesterday and that seemed to work. I watched the VOD and that worked on the alert, but my follows aren't working, which is really weird. I don't know. I'm gonna have to investigate that. But anyway, all that said, thank you for the follow anyway. It's probably true, I just don't notice about the bond. Yeah, it's not that important. I mean, I think you have a fair point. I think the friendship training is definitely the biggest priority, and then probably the mood after that. But I mean, it depends on which strategy you're doing, and if you're doing high Seiko, I feel like, and yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like the gauges, like you want to get those gauges up quick as soon as possible. So that's a little bit of my reasoning as why I feel like I prioritize that a bit more. But who knows? Who knows? I'm not I don't claim to be an expert in this game. I don't know what I'm doing. I need adults. And that adult is the guy that I have right next to me here. Thank you, adult.
休みを挟み
Okay. Oh, is that risky? Yes. Do I take it? Yes. Do I did? Yes. Okay. Yes. Okay. Yas Queen. Okay. This one. This one. Ideally, there's the green stamps that I want. Those. There's 2 of those that are really good for this strat. But that's fine. Oh, I don't have any more. I'm maidenless. I don't have any dates left. I need to do normal heals like a friggin' normie. Yeah, whatever. Okay, we've already done enough of these runs. I can just skip through these, just make this a little bit quicker. Oh, I actually didn't mean to click that, but you know what? I didn't mean to click that, but I also did mean to click that. It's like I already knew. Okay. Where are we so far? Okay, I'm like timeline-wise. Okay, wait, no, that's helpful. Get some of those bonds up. I'm just like I'm a little bit iffy on the. This is. I mean, to be fair, this is what happens when I bring only one stamina card, support card. It's like I just like, and then I expect that to somehow be enough for 1300 stamina, which actually it has been for the most part. So maybe I shouldn't be complaining about that. But it just feels like every time, like right until the end, I'm just like, oh, I'm not gonna get enough stamina, and then suddenly I do. So I guess that's good. That's the funny thing. Most of the runs I've done today in the last stream, like, or maybe not most of them, a good number of the runs I've done have actually had some pretty good stat distributions. It's just been the issue of, like, not getting mid-S or not getting the skills I want, which is a whole nother RNG factor in itself. But at least we were able to get a good Oguri today. Like, I think even if I didn't get the mid-S that I wanted, everything else turned out pretty well. Like the stat distribution, we got UC4, which for me that's pretty much good enough because like I don't train Uma that well. And then yeah, I got all the skills I needed. I got Katobase, I got that one acceleration skill. We're good. We're good. We should be good. As long as I can get that for the other 2, I think we're set for the upcoming League of Heroes. Because like I said, a lot more casual than the Champions meeting. I don't care too much about doing too well on it, as long as I just get the Platinum 4. That's what we're all here for. Man, how many times have I heard Funabashi Saikyo? It's gonna be seared in my brain. I'm just gonna be sleeping tonight. That's just gonna be all I hear in my dreams. Is just Funabashi Saikyo. I'm just gonna only be thinking about Funabashi. What the what? Excuse? Uh-oh. That's not good. Oh, yikes. Okay. Oh, wow. Wow, okay. I mean, I guess. But, yeah, it's not what you want to see. How did that end up happening, where I just didn't get any stamps there? Actually, I think I know what happened. I probably got that up, and then every rainbow training I did was probably all blue stamp related, so it probably all just went there, and none of them went to the other 2. That's weird RNG though. That is weird. Alright. Got 3 days left. Okay, Ooh, sweet babies. Okay. Hell yeah. Oh man, 1 for 3? We take those. Use 1 gauge, or use 1 fully gauged, and then get 3 back. That is what we want to see, because we get this shenanigans, although... no, I should do this one, because I see I got the support card there, and they'll give me this thing, and I will happily oblige. I happily oblige. Oh, hey, this finally showed up. Hey, this is one of the skills I need. Where's... Ooh, yes. It's all coming up, Millhouse. There we go. Now we're starting to get somewhere. Yeah, it's... Okay, I think I'm 99% words. 99% sure at this rate that the bonds also apply, or like the bond gauge stamps or whatever also apply to the it's not showing up now. The gauges. Because before, I remember it's like when I had only 2 stamps, it would fill it up like halfway, and I saw that it just filled it up like 2/3 of the way or something, so I think that's pretty good confirmation that that's definitely affects that as well. Yeah. 99%. There's always that 1% uncertainty that it turns out maybe that's just a placebo, and I'm just looking at that completely wrong. But it does seem like it's definitely a little bit higher than it usually is when I get only 2. What are my options here? I'll take the energy. Take as much energy as I can. If we only know JP, we would have known. Yeah. Hey, if we only knew Japanese, it would solve a lot of our issues. The issue I had yesterday where I was trying to figure out which speed skills were actually stamina skills as well. I think I figured it out for the most part, but that's still, like, I'm still, like, not exactly sure if I was right about that. But man, knowing Japanese would definitely solve a lot of issues I have with this game. Speaking of issues... do I dare? I dare. Okay, I thought I failed there for a second. I don't know why. Oh, where's my 3-star stamps? Hello? Okay. Oof. That's yikes. That is yikes. Man. This is so bad. None of these are on my tier list. Wow. I think this is the worst one I've ever gotten. Like, I don't even know which one to take from this. Like, maybe that one? Maybe? Because, like... Yeah, I mean... Wow, yeah, none of those are... I'm just gonna... That was the only one that actually shows up on there, so I'm like, I might as well just take that one. Oh, the almighty tier list. Like the almighty conch shell. Good old SpongeBob. Everybody loves SpongeBob. Oh, wait, no, that's All Hail Plankton. That's from the movie. That's something else. What was it? The mighty conch spoke. Oh man, it's been so long since I watched that episode. I don't remember the exact quote. No, I forgot. I don't have any maidens. Oh, thank goodness, 70. Okay. Guts. Guts. Okay. Ooh, yes. Wait, hold on. Yeah, that's better. Get that, and it's 2 for 2. We take those. We absolutely take those. Oh, this one. Okay. I'd rather get the max up a little bit. There we go. Okay, I'm still, again, this is sounds like a broken record at this point, but the stamina, it's shouldn't be that low, or I mean, it not that it shouldn't be that low, but it's just like it is lower than I comfortably would like it. But all it takes is just 1 or 2 really good Rainbow Friendship trainings, and we should be good. Rainbow Friendship is power trainings. Which aren't showing up at all, of course. I know this isn't a this isn't a friendship training, but I might as well. Let's get that. Look at all those gauges that get filled up. Okay, we got one more race. No. Oh, that's tempting. I'm not gonna lie. That's tempting, so I can get a lot of those gauges filled up. Tempting. No. I need to do this. This is a triple rainbow. Why am I passing this up? Should not pass that up. Professional Umamusume gameplay. No, I'm not professional at all. Far from it. Above average Umamusume gameplay. That's how I like to prefer to call myself. Because sometimes I don't know what I'm doing. What in the world? Brother, oh my god. Oh my goodness, what is this? What is this? Okay, wow, you know what? Where are my 3-star stamps? What am I doing? Is this a sign that I should stop playing because it's telling me that, hey, stop streaming? They're giving you bad RNG so you can just stop. It sure feels like it.
一緒に頑張ろう。
船橋最後。
加減はなしよ。
Where is my stamina? Where are my stamina peeps? Hello, where are you? The longer this is going, the longer I'm starting to get a bit, yeah.
船橋の未来は明るい。
Well, there's one, I guess. But there's so many better options. But I kind of need to do this. Okay. Well, that's helpful. Hey, at least we got that skill. Oh wait, did we end up getting? We did not end up getting the hit S. I feel like I already mentioned that, but for some reason I was like, I kind of forgot for a second.
手伝ってくれる？
Yeah, something about helping. Sure, thank you. I think you help me or I help you. One of those two. Why do I keep looking at the options for that? Like, I should probably know that that one's the standard one of either lose 5 energy or gain 5 energy.
まだまだ。
Oh my goodness, ew. Oh, well, there's that, but I mean, that's not really worth it.
まだまだ。
I don't have. Oh, why would you do? Why? That's unfortunate. Hey, look, there's our. Hey, look, here's some of the things I needed. Hey, look, there's 2 of the things I needed. Or 1 of the things I needed. Yeah, 1 of them. Well, that one I definitely need. I will definitely take that one over one of these. Definitely take that one. Thank you, please and thank you. Cheese and thank you. Okay.
船橋の。
Aha, see, this is what I'm talking about. All it takes is a lot of these turns and we should be fine, maybe? Question mark? Doesn't really matter at this point. I don't know why. That doesn't matter because I'm not going to get an option later anyway. I'm not going to get an option for a stamp. Yeah, I need energy.
一旦。
Yeah, I definitely need to get the wisdom up a little bit too. Get that young wisdom, the McQueen wisdom.
今の私に。
Also, I don't think I've used a single skill point so far. I've just been stacking it all up. I have like 3,500 so far. It's so much skill points, and hey, there's 68 more. And we're done. Okay, good. I get like 2 more turns for training. Yeah, give me the energy. I definitely need that. Oof, yeah, no, this is not the run, y'all. I'm just gonna the nothing is looking good right now. Like, I desperately need that, but then I still really need stamina,
休み。
and then everything else is just not lining up, and I now need to heal. I mean, I didn't need to heal, but like, it would have been good to heal, because if I didn't, I would really mess up for the next one. Yeah, no, this is not, this ain't it. This is not the run. This is UDUE level territory. Far cry from the UC4 Oguri. Oh, why did I pronounce it like that? Oguri. The UC4 Oguri we made, like, which feels like eternity at this point. Okay, let's just get this out of the way. Luckily, I don't have to race Almond Eye. Is it even possible? Is it? I don't think it's even possible to race Almond Eye if you're a dirt racer, right? That's not even an option that's presented. It could be. It could be. I mean, never say never. I mean, for crying out loud, you can train Haru Urara to be a winner of the Prix de Triomphe. Like, this game has all sorts of different shenanigans that can play. If you win 10 G1 races, see, I knew I knew that the prerequisite was something like you win triple crown, triple tiara, or you like win triple whatever. So I didn't know if that was the case for dirt, but okay, 10 G1 races. Good to know. Alright, time to willy-nilly assign skills, because, yeah, I don't... Like I said, this is not the run, but I do at least want to get these skills so I can get as much of the ranking as I can. Start from the bottom. Probably not these. There's probably way more better skills I can take, like this one. And this one. And this one. Still have 1,800 skill points left. Good god. Okay, this one. And this one. And this one. And don't forget about this one. And that one. And now I'm only down to 200. Okay, make sure I'm not forgetting any that are probably more useful before I take some of the stupid ones. Sure. Okay, that's good. And their lore races count as 2 wins? Does it really? I actually never knew that. Huh. That is interesting. Okay, well. So the Triple Crown horses easily get it? Oh, okay, so I guess, yeah, then the 10G1 race is probably the only prereq, and then it just happens to be that a lot of the Triple Crown horses have a lot of races like that. That checks out. Okay, interesting. Because I always thought it was just like, as long as you just get Triple Crown, you're fine. I guess there's a little bit more to it than that. It's not UE, that's fine, okay, whatever. It has been kind of a pain to train this Furioso, huh? It's been a bit of a pain in my butt. Well, I got all the things there, so that's nice. I'm still not done with the event rewards, though. Still not done with the event goals. I think I still need to do a lot more trainings. But that's interesting to know. Okay. As far as I know, I think I still have... Yeah, I still need to do 5 more team races, stadium races, and I need to do 3 more trainings. Which I can easily do. How long do we have until this event's over? 7 days! Brother, we're so fine. Okay, we're so fine. Oh, I need to do the rolls. Get some bingo rolls in here. Ooh, look at all. Out of all that, I only got 1 new one. Man. Okay. Alright, do we want to do one more, or do we want to end it there? I think I haven't done a Tarumae run today, so I think I'll end it off with the Tarumae run. We'll just do one last run, hopefully get a bit more good RNG. But we'll just swap the characters, we'll keep the same parents, keep the same cards. They have the same strategy, so it's just pretty similar anyway. Nothing too crazy. But we'll try and get this Tarumae up to speed. Especially since she's probably gonna be the more meta pick anyway, so might as well get a better one. Get some water. Man, yeah. It was overkill getting these 2 big cups of water. Like I was like, oh, I'm gonna need to drink a lot. But like, 1 would have been enough. But anyway, cheers. I mean, it's better to get more than less. If I didn't have enough water, I'd be like, oh, I have to get another, I have to go back and go to the kitchen to get more water, but that's too much work. Because I'm like, well, I have more water than I could ever hope for. Ice bucket challenge, just... I do have ice, actually. I have an ice maker in my fridge, which is pretty nice. Or my freezer. I do have a nice fridge. I have a nice kitchen, which I don't use a lot, which is kind of a little bit unfortunate. People have said that to me. It's like, man, your kitchen's so nice, but like, you don't really cook that much, do you? It's like, yeah, it's kind of a little bit of a waste. I have been cooking a little bit more since I don't have a job anymore, and since I have free time to do the things I want to do, but not as much as I want to. So maybe someday I'll figure that out. Ooh, gauges. Love to see gauges. Give me one of those. Ideally, I would have wanted one in pink, but I think I'll get that next time. I hope. One of those. Wait, oh, that was 22. That was really risky. That was 22%. That was a little bit too... I don't know about that one. Exactly, I agree. Date event? No. Okay. I'll get that up. Date event? Me IRL every time I talk to a girl. Date event? Date event? Date event? No, I'm not that. I'm not that autistic. That's a bad way of putting it. Anyway, apologize. Okay. Speed it up.
私のは頑張るべ
You know what? That was
おか
probably...
げさまで
Oh no, I don't have enough. That's not gonna be enough at all for choices.
ここは負けられな
The
い
gauges have not been filled.
ありがとう苫小牧の
Those words probably mean nothing to a lot of people, but... It means something to me, and that's all that matters. Please. Please. Please? Okay, well, that's... I kind of asked for that, you know, with how stupidly I did that. Oh, friddly diddly. This is not ideal. I want to take the hint, but, like, if I do that, I'm gonna have 2 blue stamps. And that's gonna be hard to overcome. Not hard to overcome, but, like, that's gonna suck. Man, that's sucky. That's yikes. Big yikes.
私
Yeah. Anyway.
頑張るべ
Alright, date event? Date event? Anybody? Okay, first this event. Sure. I'd love to get that. Okay, there we go. I've been very lucky with that, especially when been tempting fate with the Oguri runs. But luckily I haven't gotten overweight yet. The luck has not been as bad as it was last time. This one. I should remember. I've seen this event many time. Just don't have the good memory. I do like that they at least included that, so I don't have to remember, oh, it's this event. I can just refer to my guide. My in-game guide. Oh, I know exactly what this one is. Okay. I don't have to look at the guide for that one. Come on. Okay, there we go.
私鮭になり
Date events, please. Anybody? Anybody want it? Date event? No, not yet. Date event? Dance lesson? That works too, I guess. But more importantly, other event? Nope. Okay, well. Kind of tempted to restart NGL. I don't know why I did that. I don't know why I did that. I also don't know why I did that. You know what? I think I just wanted to motivate myself to just get out of this run. This one's not it. Okay, well, we're out. This one's out. This one's an outie. This one's a no. This one's a nope for me. I'm gonna. That's not the end of the stream. I'm just gonna probably let's redo that. Pretend that never happened. Use up my 12,000, like my 1,200 stock of carrot drinks. Like I don't have enough of those. It's just like the clocks. I just have a closet full of them, and like I'm begging the game to let me use them. Because at this point, I sure don't. Okay, welcome back. This is the first time we're doing this Tarumae run. Alright, well, we'll see how this goes.
次の
Oh, yes, okay.
引っ張るぞ
Good start. Date event? Wouldn't it be hilarious if it immediately showed up? I don't even think... Is it even possible? It can't be possible, because it just... That event happened, so there's no way that the other event would happen right after that. There's no way.
努力あるの
But it could happen right now. Eh?
目標のため
Okay, that's cool too. How about now? It'd be so annoying with this. It's just like, how about now? How about now? How about now? How about now? How about now?
私
Okay. Okay, I'm just gonna stop asking. Clearly, I think the universe does not want me to get what I want. We are not willing things into the universe this time around. Which is fine, because if we do that all the time, we're gonna abuse our powers. So they say. So they say. What a good song. I need to get back into playing Tetris Effect. such a weird side tangent, but that reason why I bring that up is because there's a song in that game called So They Say. The soundtrack for that game is so good. There are a lot of songs in there that I just really enjoy listening to still to this day. Oh, yes, take those. So, yeah, and some of them, like, a lot of the vocal songs as well. Like, yeah, So They Say is one of them. Connected, which I think is like the main song or whatever. It's the one they used in the trailer for sure. And then, oh, Metamorphosis, that one. That one in the final stage. Ooh, Chef's Kiss, that's so good. That game is quite the adventure. I can only imagine what happens if you actually like, if you play that game while you're high or like on that. If you're tripping out or something and you're just like, oh man, time to play Tetris Effect. I cannot imagine how. That probably might be a bad experience, to be completely honest. Like, man, I cannot. All the effects. So, you know, it's called Tetris Effect, but like all the different like stuff that happens on the screen, and then all the music and the rumblies and all that, and it's just like that probably just is not a good time. I cannot imagine that to be good. But maybe it might be good for some people. I don't know. It depends. It's dependent for whoever it is. Usually how it is. I'm very slanting. No, I know why I'm slanting. It's because I'm looking at my screen like this. Because I have my obs here, and I got my guy to the left of me. So I'm not exactly taking out my full screen for Uma, but I am pretty much. Again, nice thing about playing the mobile game is I don't have to have my OBS kind of on my other monitor, so I don't have to monitor like this every time. Be like, up, something like that. Okay, well this run's already going much smoothly than the last one, based on the fact that we already got the date event, the aforementioned event, so we're already looking much better. And we're already looking much better in Tomakomai. No, thank you. Thank you for winning the race. Thank you for winning the race and not having to make me use a clock. Where's my gauges? Hello? Sir? Ma'am? Sir? Madam? Where did my gauges go? Oh boy. Okay, well, you know what? We'll take the hint up. Yeah, that's fine. Fine by me. I can get the hint gauges next time. Or I'm just combining two of them. Hint gauges. Oh man, could you imagine what a hint gauge even looks like in this game? I sure can't. Ooh, Katobase, thank you. We take that. Alright, yes. Ooh. Very helpful. Very helpful, very good. No, I should prioritize the Rainbow Friendship trainings. Friendship is power. Power, friendship. Friendship is magic. Whatever you want to call it. Let's see. Wait, I have options. What is yeah, sure, why not? Like I don't really need the mood improvement, so I might just take that one instead. And then do that. One of those. And okay, well, no, none of the things I wanted, so that's cool. Oh boy, what is this shenanigans? I mean, I already took the 2 pink skulls anyway, or pink stamps, so I don't mind taking that. Not the most ideal, but I don't mind taking it, is what I'm saying. Let's see... Speed. Speedle. Where's my friendship? Where did my friends go? That's what I ask myself every day. Where did my friends go? Bad face. Okay, let's see. Yeah. I was like, I should probably prioritize the pink gauge over the green gauge. Alright, helpful. Okay, again, my friends are missing. My friends have all disappeared. My friends have all died. A little bit of an escalation there, but it's alright. Oh, wait, okay. I don't know why I thought that was like the Tachyon event for a second. Because there is the Tachyon speed card also has one of the events has Shakura in it as well. So it's a little bit, I was like a little bit confused there for a second. I was like, did I include that card? I don't remember including that card. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. That is what I need in this run. And we did that. Okay, ooh, yes, there we go, that's what I need. And I think that pretty much locks me, no, that doesn't lock me in yet to the high Seiko route, but it gets me ever so closer. And yeah, I think unless I get 2 green stamps, I think I'm pretty set. As long as I don't do that. As long as I don't be stupid. As long as I'm not a stupid idiot, I should be fine. Come on, let's go. Let's go. Speed run time. Speed run time. Speed running Umamusume. I mean, we can do that. It's called auto run. It's called do the auto runs. That is a thing. Those do go by really quick. Especially if I, like, even for my fan runs that I do with all the races, like that takes like 10-15 minutes. And I do a lot of races, so it goes quick for sure. Which is really nice. Can't stress enough how much I love that they added the auto run feature, especially for people like me who are in the circles that require a fan count and we need to farm a whole bunch of fans. And then especially for me who doesn't really play this game that often, it's just like, and then save it for like the last 2 or 3 days. It's like, oh, time to farm fans, and then just let it run on auto run while I do whatever the hell I do in kind of like play games or whatever, or like watch streams and stuff. That is what I do. Okay, yeah, just gotta remember, don't be stupid. I think the top option here is what I want. No. God dang, I can look. What am I doing? Why am I so adamant about not looking at it? What other races are coming up? 3, 2, 1. I'll save it for the G3 race. Let's go for the G3. Okay. There we go. There we go. That's the fat stat gain that I need right there. And we get that. Although I now desperately need to heal. And that also is a thing, I guess. That's not important. We can get fans easily. Only fans? Or... Only horses? I still don't like that. Ooh, okay, we're getting some fat stat gains right now in the speed department. This is looking pretty good. Now, if only everything else can kind of catch up. Ooh, we got some pretty good ones here. Okay. Honestly, this is probably the best one. It's like one of the 2 S tier ones I probably should be getting. Although now I really gotta be careful to not get a green stamp for my final one, because that could easily screw up this run. Please give me a mid-S. Okay. Man, ever since that one time when I think I got like 3 mid-tier or mid-inherits at once, ever since that time, I think it just hasn't been showing up. Just used up all my luck for that one run. But now we should get there. Alright, does she race in the Japan Dirt Derby? I forget. She sure doesn't. But she, oh my god, I forgot she's the one that has like 3 races in her final 4 turns, which is so annoying. Just means I gotta get good. They only give you what you want when you don't need it. That's so true. You're so true. Hashtag true words. Wait. Never mind. Hashtag truth.
少し疲れてはいますが
It's fine. We don't need the Why do I keep calling them allies? We don't need the mid S anyway. Like, this is League of Heroes. This isn't Champions Meeting. If it was Champions Meeting, I'd probably be quitting runs if I don't get the mid S. But this is friggin' nothing. It's
なんだか少し
Legend of Leagues.
肩の
League
力
of
を
Legends. League of Heroes. And speaking of League of Legends,
ちょっと付き合いよ
fun fact, never played League of Legends. Don't think I ever will, based on what I've heard. And also, not really the type of game I'm into anyway, so... There's that, I guess. I don't know. Okay, what am I doing here? I mean, I don't really need to fill up that much, but I'll take that one, sure. Ooh. Which 2 skills do I want? It doesn't really matter. I mean, it does matter, but also,
次のバカンスに
you know what I mean. Okay, let's see. Sure. Let's go with that one. On that up. Okay, okay, thank goodness there's no other good, like, amazing green skill to take, green stamp to take, so we're in the clear. What is... I've never got... Wait, I have gotten this event apparently, even though I don't remember getting this event. Stamina? Okay, that was the worst option I think I could have gotten from that. Didn't even get any stamina from that. Lovely. Alright, Hiseiko, show us what you got. Show me what you got. Time to get swifty. Never watched that show either, but I do know that meme. Oh, she races in the middle of the summer still, even if she doesn't do. Oh, that's lovely. I love that.
ちょっと付き合いよ
I love that. Also, yeah, look, I only got the 1
様で
stamp gauge and it didn't even fill it up halfway, so that's unfortunate. That's not what I want. This is why I always want to try to get at least two of the stamp gauges, because otherwise it's going to take like what, three rounds to get that gauge filled up, and that's going to be really a pain in the butt. That's gonna suck. Yeah, this I'm gonna call it now. I don't think this run's gonna be it either, which is fine, but like, this is not looking good unless I can somehow get a gauge in the next few turns.
私
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's not even filling up halfway. That's oof. Don't like that. Not a big fan of that, if I have to be completely honest. I know, hot take, but I know it's a hot take, but I have to be honest. I don't think that's not something I'm a fan of. Okay, well at least I get this, I guess. Slowly getting that. Oh man, and in return, it's also just going to give me the worst stamps ever, I guess. That's cool. What is all of this? What is this? Shenanigans? What is this? Baloney? What is this? This is freaking raw. It's freaking wrong. Oh my god, really? Okay, well, no, can I just not choose any? Legitimately, I don't actually want any of these. I mean, I guess I have to choose one of them. But, wow, that's bad. Sure. Like, at the very least, at least give me, like, some 1-star stamps, and then maybe I can get the chance of getting that gauge one. But, like, man, not even giving me any of those.
これも務める
Man, look at that. Look at how they barely don't fill the gauge there, but they're, like, a sliver away. Sliver away. Man, that's a bummer. If there's ever a bummer, that's definitely one of them. Dream. Okay, yeah, let's fill that up. With no reason.
少し疲れてはいますが
Heal. Use my last date. Now I am maidenless. The maidens have disappeared. The maidens have left us all. Okay.
助けて差し上げましょうね
Every time I'm just like, it just barely doesn't fill up, but not having a fun time with that.
おかげさまで
I feel like I'm being a dead horse at this point. Horse. Horse. But
注目の海の幸苫小牧の幸でお祝いだぜ
also, when this outfit first came out, I didn't realize this was supposed to be part of like the swimsuit collection lineup or whatever. Like, who was this paired with? This was Aishin Flash, right? Because at least Flash, like, she kind of had, like, sure, she had, like, the outerwear part to her, but, like, she had the top that was like, oh yeah, swimsuit. With this one, it was like, doesn't really look like a swimsuit, if I have to be completely honest. Not to get too critical about the clothing of the race outfits of the Umas. Oh, hey, look at that. That's useful. Yeah, okay. I was like, secretly, I was kind of hoping for a gauge there, but that's good too, I guess. Alright. 2/3 of the way there. Let's get this.
ここは海の幸苫小牧の幸でお祝いだぜ
Yeesh. And if we're talking about race outfits, though, a lot of the race outfits that the Umas have are just so impractical. Like, you see all the capes, the extra tassels, the stuff that seems like if you're actually running, it's just gonna get in the way of so much. Coming from somebody who actually, well, not competitively raced, like I did cross country, which I guess kind of counts as running, but it's not really, because the way we're looking at Umas here looks, it's more like sprinting and endurance rather than like sort of an endurance run, or sprinting and like actually running than an endurance thing. But yeah, no, a lot of their stuff is just so impractical. Have you seen Kopano Ricky's boots? I think I know what you're talking about. Yeah, no, that's... There are other examples of that too. Mihono Bourbon, like her shoes are like so... Actually, hold on, maybe if I can... We've done Kopano Ricky legend races, right? So I can actually pull up the example that you're talking about. That's not the trophies, whoops. Meant to look up trophies. Trophies. Because yeah, if you look at her boots, which I think are somewhere... These ones? Oh, that's Agnes, somebody else. That's somebody else. Who is... This one, Kopano Ricky. Yeah. Yeah, no, you have a point. But, like, I feel like there's other examples, too, like, who is it? Fuji Kiseki literally wears high heels, which I cannot understand that. Like, how do you race in high heels? Yeah, like, look at this. Fuji Kiseki. It's like, how do you race in this? I don't understand. It catches air? That's the other thing. The aerodynamicism, like, it's just creating so much drag. What was the other example I was trying to bring up? Mihono Bourbon? Where is she? I guess this one isn't as bad. No, wait, hold on. Let me look at her race outfit real quick, because she has a lot of unnecessary stuff that's just, it doesn't belong. Yeah, like, okay, it doesn't show in the trophy, but look at her shoes here. Like, look at the stuff like protruding here. Like, what the... And also, there's so much about this outfit. Like, the freaking, like, the stuff that's jutting out from her. What is this stuff? And then the tail, and then just a lot of stuff. All the metal. Yeah, it's the cyborg. She's the cyborg, so that's the representative. But also, what? Like, Rock Lee with weights on. It really is. She's just really limiting herself. That's kind of why I like Ines' race outfit. It's pretty... Like, it's not too bad. I mean, the unzipped top is a little bit... Feels like it'd be getting annoying, but it's not the worst offender. Takyon with her freaking... freaking all the Science, the vials, that's what they're called. That one. Team Skies isn't the worst one. This one's actually not too bad. I'm trying to think of some really egregious examples. Like when I think of Cape, I think of maybe Tam Opera O. Where's Tam Opera O? Like Cape. Like if you've run in capes before, you know people run in capes, but that's for like resistance training. That's like actually like to like limit how much they can run. So like you're literally just limiting yourself by doing this. Shuval Grant's another good example of that actually. She also has the cape. Even more so actually. It's just like what are you doing? Also she has the tassel there, which I feel like that would get really annoying if you're running around in those. But yeah, anyway, that's side tangent. Side tangent aside. A lot of their outfits are just aesthetic more so than anything. But that's kind of the thing you just kind of have to... Suspension of disbelief and all that, which, if you watch anime, there's a lot of that for sure, so it's just... Just don't think about it. Excuse me. Like, I love the number of posts that have been popping up on the subreddit, Umamusume subreddit, about people being like, oh, like, it's like, why didn't side games think about this, about their lore? It's like, oh my god, it's like this and this. It's like, oh, but what about this? And it's like, brother, it's not that serious. Like, they don't really care too much about it. And so we don't care too much about it. And then I think somebody made this, like, 10 paragraph post about, okay, well, if they don't care, I care. Then here's my interpretation of all the like, the lore and stuff. And I'm like, good for you. It's like, good for them. Anime, basically, it doesn't matter to them. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, it's just who cares about that stuff? It just has to look pretty, you know. That's all that matters. So that's the whole idea of the suspension of disbelief. And oh my god, what happened to my mood? Why am I suddenly in this mood? What happened? I was distracted by my talk that I didn't realize that I just kind of been doing badly. Oh goodness me, this is not what I want to see. Nobody really runs with bikinis on. I'd hope so. I hope not. Especially the first swimsuit editions with Maruzenki and Special Week. Like those were the most revealing. And my god, I cannot imagine running in those. That'd just be a disaster in a lot of ways. The fashion disasters and whatever. Just talking. That would not stay on very well. Disaster waiting to happen. Well, it depends on who you ask, I guess. Oof, but man, this is what happens when I only have the one gauge. It just completely, it screws my, it feels like it screws my run, but it actually does, I think, screw my run because I have less support cards that have the full gauge. So now I'm just like less stat gains and all of the drawbacks. It's just not. So take it from me, this is a good example of why you really need your stats, the bond boost stamps or whatever. Like those are critically important, especially for high Seiko route. This is a good example of what happens when you don't have two of them. Like even just having one of these is not enough. I mean, I'm kind of succeeding, I guess, maybe a little bit, but not as well as I could be. I need to heal. Teo Sho, I think that's what it's called. You know, you got the Tokai Derby, and then you got the Teo Sho. Is that actually... Wait, I need to confirm if that's actually what it's called, or if I'm just completely BSing that. Races. Oh, I'm right. It is called the Teo Sho. Yeah, you know, you got the Tokai Derby, and then you got the Teo Sho. Combine them together, the Tokai Derby Teo Sho. The Tokai Teo Derby Show. You know? What is this? What is this? What is this horribleness? You know what? Not as horrible as I thought, but still underwhelming. Considering the fact that we're this late into the game. This late into this run. But yeah, for those of y'all who are watching Cinderella Grey, hope you're enjoying it first of all. But second of all, what do you think is gonna happen next? Who will find who will find out? Who will find out? Probably the people who are watching it. But yeah, as somebody who's read the manga, I mean, it's pretty obvious what's gonna happen, let's be honest, but it'll be interesting to see like how things work out. And also, oh my god, I'm so sorry. Umamusume 2B28. That's your name. I thought I said 2B for a second. Thank you for the follow. That happened 8 minutes ago that I did not see because I'm very stupid. Hope you're still here. Appreciate. Big preach. Yeah, but Cinderella Grey, I mean, yeah, today's episode was, man, I forgot how like moody it gets. Like, maybe not moody, but like dramatic, I think is a better term putting it. Because yeah, the whole thing, maybe I shouldn't really discuss for... I mean, if you're not watching it, and if you're here watching me play Umamusume, what are you doing? Like, go watch it, but like, so, I guess spoiler warnings, but yeah, I mean, like when... the dilemma between, you know, Joe being like, oh, like, do I set Oguri free to be competing in the nationals, or do I put her Tokai Derby to fulfill my dream, but then limit her to kind of wither away, so to speak, at the regional levels. It's a conundrum for sure. Speaking of conundrums, this isn't a conundrum. This is horrible. This is terrible. Why am I not getting anything good? I don't understand. Please. Just please. Yeah, I'll get rid of some of the terrible stamps I have right now, like this one. Scamuge, welcome aboard. Welcome to the Uma life. Welcome to the Uma life. Yeah, welcome to the worst run I've had today. So that's really wonderful that you stopped by to join us on what is possibly going to be the worst run that I've had. Man, if I get UD on this one, if I get even higher, like higher than UD would be a kind of a miracle actually. With the way things are going. Oh my god, jeez, Louise. Okay. It's fine. I know how to play this game. Just refer way back to the earlier in the stream when I had the UC4 Oguri. Like, I can do it. Just sometimes the RNG just screws you badly. Especially this mode. It feels like this mode is very heavily dependent on RNG. Like getting the stamps that you need. Like there's some scenarios where it's a little bit less RNG heavy. Like you can kind of, it feels like you kind of have a little bit better control of what you're doing. But something like this, it's just like, you really are at the whims of whatever stamps come your way. And if they don't come your way, you sure aren't coming, that's for sure. That's how I like to put it. I am yabai. In many ways. This run is also yabai. I found out, well maybe not recently, but I found out a while back that yabai is not really hip with the kids anymore. The kids of the Japan, you know, it's just like, it's not there. Oh, I forgot she does so many races right now. Oh, this one's over. This one's over. Anyway, yeah, I found out, yeah, it's Egui now, I think. Egui is the cool new hip term, although that might also not be cool anymore. That was like months ago that I saw that on a Twitter post one random day, so. And also it's Twitter, maybe I shouldn't really trust that, you know, maybe I shouldn't trust random people on Twitter. That's probably my first mistake. Yabai is still pretty well known, pretty well used, so I'll just keep being Yabai, you know. It's a pretty good term. Alright, let's see, we're still probably gonna win. Oh my god, it's so bad that we have like, see there was a single circle up there. That's how bad this was. No worries. No worries. At least I still get the fat stat bonuses at the end. Like that's all we can really ask for. You know what? While we're here, this is gonna be my final run anyway. So let's end it off and let's watch a nice little promotional video or whatever this CM stands for. Wait. So stupid. Promotional video. Promotional movie. What does CM stand for?
主役は自分だと知らしめた。その伝説の名は北高タルマエ。
No, that's not. Fuck off. Movies? God damn. Okay, Google's not helping. I was trying to figure. The whole time I was trying to figure out what CM stood for, but we'll never know. Also, wait, I need to use my. I mean, this. What was my final stats? This one's dead. Fuck it. Well, actually, no. I should probably fill up the stats or the skills, because like if I don't, it's gonna be a low rating, way more lower rating than I should. It's commercial message. Oh, that makes sense. All right, thank you for that. Yeah, okay, that makes a lot of sense. Okay. Good to know. Yeah, because I know, like, PV's promotional video, and that would also kind of make sense in that context, but I'm not really hip with that anyway. I don't know why I'm so worried about which skills I take here. Like, I'm just taking any random skills. I am definitely not going to be using this one for the League of Heroes. I'm going to have to train this. I'm going to have to train Tarumae a lot more. Because, like, I don't have a good Tarumae still to this day, to the last few streams. Alright, if I have to put my predictions, UE1. Okay, wow, I was exact with that. Okay, wow, that was actually amazing. Good job, me. I mean, that's not good, but like, hey, there we go, I guess. Second place, because this is only the second Tarumae of the swimsuit Tarumae that I've ever trained. So, again, I need to really hunker down on this one, because I am not ready for the CMs with this one. Went really bad, huh? Oh, your brother, yeah, it did not go well. It's just, I only had the one bond stamp, and that just, I think, completely screwed me. So, it is what it is. You know, not a good way to end it, but I think that's probably gonna be honestly where I end, because yeah, it's been quite a long time, and I think I'm good for now. So, with that being said, I think we're gonna end it there. Unfortunate little side note to end it, but it's whatever. So, yeah, thank you all so much for watching. Not sure when next I'm gonna be streaming. We'll see. Potentially, I mean, my schedule says schedule. I put in air quotes because I don't really have a set schedule. I was auto training Ricky and it got UE4. Bro. Oh, that tells you how bad my run time. I can't even do as well as the auto runs. No, but it's all good. It was not. I knew from the start that I was probably not going to be good when I just couldn't get any of the bond stamps going. But it's fine. We got some other good runs anyway earlier in the stream, which none of you probably saw, so that's cool. You know, just go watch my VOD. But yeah, Tuesday probably most likely time that I stream. Don't know if it's gonna be Uma, to be completely honest. So we'll see. I like I said earlier, I bought a whole bunch of games from the new, what is that sale called on Steam? It's the new Ludo Naracon. So I bought a lot of games from that. Might try some of those out. We'll see how those go. But in the meantime, we'll see how. So anyway, this has been Shino the Penguin. Again, thank you all so much for watching. Actually, before I sign out, let me see. I know my friend was live, so I don't know if he's still live right now. So I can go ahead and raid to. Yeah, you know what? Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's get that young raid going. So we'll raid over to him, and we'll go from there. So anyway, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next time. Let me set up the raid, get that going. Okay, just do it, starting the raid. Okay, And there we go. All right, well, thank you all so much for watching again, and yeah, I will see you all whenever I stream. Keep an eye out on my socials. I'll definitely post then, but till next time, we will see you later. Goodbye.
I need to know if, like, the visiting outposts thing... Okay, never mind. My question has been answered. Oh my gosh, Sheena the Penguin with a raid, and apparently my Twitch alerts worked correctly this time. Thank you so much for stopping by, Shino. Oh dang, what is going on?
How's it going, Sheena?